West Delaware football is on the air from beautiful and historic Brown Field in Manchester, Iowa. It's the West Delaware Hawks and the Clear Creek-Amana Clippers. Good evening, everybody, along with Aaron Pleen and Bill Logan. This is Jamie Vaskin. Aaron, everything is all done. The crowning of the king and queen, all of the dress-up days, the parade, it's all over. But it's time to play football in West Delaware. And it's homecoming week 2017, and what a great atmosphere for this high school football game.
It's just a culmination of all the fun that's went on this week, and it gets to get capped off tonight with the Hawks taking on the Clear Creek-Amana Clippers, and what should be a very entertaining game. Both squads come in winning Clear Creek comes in winning their last two games. The Hawks are on a 3 or 4 game winning streak as well. So it's really important for the Hawks to come out fired up tonight, which you know they will with this crowd jam-packed here at Brown Field, and hopefully they'll be entertained tonight and leave here happy with a Hawk victory.
They're trying to light up Brown Field tonight as I see glow sticks galore throughout Brown Field tonight, glow sticks and wristbands and you name it. They're trying to light up Brown Field. We're supporting tonight. We've got our orange glow sticks on our wrists. We've got necklaces, and we're ready to go here for homecoming 2017. The Hawks have entered the field, and now we are ready for our coin toss as our honorary captain tonight, Mike Carr, will head out with the Hawks captains for the coin toss as the Hawks have broke down the huddle, and we are ready to go as our captains will head out onto the field along with Mike Carr, as Mike, again, a longtime resident of Manchester, Iowa, as Mike, a graduate of the University of Iowa, a lawyer here in town. His firm is the longest continuous bloodline firm in the state of Iowa, with him and his sons, John and Steve, still manning the office down there on South Franklin Street here in Manchester. As the captains for the Hawks tonight, Harrison Goebel, Nick Casey, Tyler Kelly, and Grant Morris are captains for tonight's contest. And, of course, honorary captain Mike Carr. Bill was in the locker room with the Hawks just a second ago as the Hawks getting their final words from head coach Doug Winkowich as we are ready to go for football action here tonight as Mike Carr will lead the Hawks out. And, Bill, you've been in this community quite a while yourself. Mike Carr has been to many, many football games over these past many years.
Yeah, he has. And, man, does he have a game face on. I talked to him about 20 minutes ago, and, and he's down there happy and smiling. He's got a game face on right now. I say slap some pads on him and see if he can still play. Because he has got a game face on. He is out there. He is determined to win this coin flip and get the Hawks the ball right off the bat here. So, it's just awesome that he – is out there doing that right now. And I told him, I said, when you go out there and start shaking hands, it's a feeling that you haven't felt for long, long time since he was out here playing on this field. So he's pretty excited to be out there. In the locker room, not a lot of rah-rah stuff just going out there and just do what we do. And they were talking about execution. Just go out there and do what we planned on, do what we strategized all week long, and we'll be just fine.
Absolutely. As a great crowd here tonight for homecoming as the stands are packed. You look down along the sides of the fences, and not too many open spots here tonight at Brown Field, and just a great atmosphere for these boys to play football.
Oh, it's fantastic when you stand out here and look up and see all that crowd up there. And then it's even neat when you get clear up into the top row there and look into the window and see some glow sticks up there. You guys are awesome looking up there tonight. Too bad somebody can't get a picture of you guys and put you guys on Facebook. But, it's neat. There's a lot of kids in that student section over there that's getting lit up. But if they'd accidentally get a power failure here for about 2 minutes, it'd be pretty cool what it looks like.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if he's talking about the attire we're wearing, or he's calling us glow sticks.
Yeah.
But we'll let that one go.
Yeah.
Talk to you throughout the game, buddy.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Bill Logan down on the sideline for us tonight as we are ready. The Hawks will receive the opening kickoff here tonight as they will start on offense for this homecoming game, as we are less than a minute away from kicking this thing off here tonight from Brown Field and homecoming night 2017. The Hawks will send back Gavin Soppy and Jordan Brees to return this opening kick. Excuse me, I do not see Soppy heading. There's Soppy. He's making a couple adjustments there as Brees has returned 4 kicks for 119 yards That's a 29.8 average. Gavin Soppe has returned 6 kicks for 147 yards. That's a 24.5 average for Gavin Soppe. For Clear Creek-Amana, kicking off for them will be Mitch Evans, as Evans will kick off for the Clippers, as we are ready for football action here tonight, as the clock is at 0. It's now at 12, and we're ready to go. 7:38, our official kick time tonight, and it will be Soppe on the return for the Hawks as he brings it up from the left side. Now he's going to go to the middle. He's got some room, does Gavin Soppe. He's at the 35. He's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will start with it. 1st and 10. Great return by Gavin Soppe.
Yeah, and Gavin did a nice job. He saw the wedge, and he just busted through there. He accelerated right through the wedge and picked up some big yardage there and puts the Hawks with a really good field position here in this first quarter, Jamie.
And the Hawks will go right after it. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. They've got a man in the slot and a tight end on the right side as they go from our right to left. They give us to Curley here on 1st and 10. He's trying to spin out of a couple tackles. He'll get to the 40, but that is it, as he's going to be brought down, wrapped up out there by Clear Creek-Amana after a gain of 1 yard. As coming up and making the stop for the Clippers is Dylan Shealy coming from that safety position. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks. Hawks in their home uniforms, black tops with the gray numbers, orange outline, the gray trousers, and the gray helmets with the black WD, as they're going to hit Kelly at the 47-yard line. He crosses midfield to the 48-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and the Hawks have their first down of the game through the air. Clear Creek-Amana on our left. They're in their road uniforms, white tops with the blue shoulders, blue trousers, blue helmets with the CCA logo. Excuse me, they do not have a CCA logo, but they give us to Curley here up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up. Coming up and making that stop will be J.J. Denny as he gets to the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 for Caleb Curley. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. The Hawks moving very quickly here, as they always do, and they like to do that, try to get as many plays as they can. We saw that last week as they come set 3 by 1. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the Hawks. Quick pass to Mitchell Mangold on the far side of the field. He cuts back at the 40, still on his feet. He's got the 1st down, and there's a penalty marker going to come in here at the 35-yard line. We'll see what this is, as Mangold picked up enough for the 1st down before he was run out of bounds by Dylan Shealy. And we get the call from our official. That's going to be holding against the Hawks. So the first penalty against West Delaware will be a holding penalty against the offense. So it'll be, see if should be a spot foul there.
Yeah, and a good play there. The defensive back was about 10 yards off of Mangold there, and it's just a simple pitch and catch from Casey to Mangold, and he did a nice job of looking the ball in and then scampering for the 1st down. Unfortunately, it's going to be brought back here a little bit, but
so the penalty was going to be marked at the 37-yard line. They're going to take it all the way back to the 48-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. So looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 10 here for the Hawks. So the first penalty of the game against either team is a holding penalty against the Hawks, and they will come right back. 3 receivers to the left for Nick Casey. He looks to pass. He's looking down the field. He's got a man. That's Tyler Kelly at the 35. He's still on his feet. Tyler Kelly will pick up the 1st down for the Hawks, as bringing him down that time. On that play, it was Zach Kabaj makes the stop for the Clippers, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Hawks. Another one through the air for the Hawks that time, as it's 1st and 10 at the Clear Creek-Amana 30-yard line. Hawks come set. They give to Curley. A little fumble, but he recovers. He's got it at the 30. Now he's down to the 20. Still on his feet. He's going to cut the corner and finally be run down there. But it's going to be another 1st down for Caleb Curley. J.J. Denny with the stop. So the Hawks have it first. See where they place it. It'll be 1st and goal Hawks. Ball at the Clear Creek-Amana 8-yard line. So the Hawks driving early on here. As Clear Creek-Amana the Hawks come set. They're going to give to Curley again. He bounces off the left, and he barrels through there. Going to be brought down after a short gain. Coming up and making that stop was the linebacker David Jensen.
Nice job there by Curley, Jamie, on the play before to kind of corral that ball. He bobbled a little bit on the handoff from Casey and almost avoided disaster there, but nonetheless picked up a big gain. Hawks are in business here inside the 10.
They're going to fake to Curley. Casey looks to pass. He throws the end zone. He's got Cook at the 1, and Cook is going to go in for the Hawk touchdown. Cabron Cook from 7 yards out gets the Hawks on the board. It's 6-0. Great play there by that Hawk offense.
Well, nice job by Casey of hanging in the pocket. He got hit pretty hard once he released the ball there, and but stood in there, was brave, stood in there and delivered a strike right to Cabron Cook, and Cabron did the rest by muscling his way into the touchdown or into the end zone for a touchdown, putting the Hawks up 6-0.
Caleb Zier on for the extra point for West Delaware. And the kick is up, and it is good. 7-0. Hawks lead it. 9:45 left to go in this first quarter. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Back into Brownfield. Hawks lead 7-0. 9:45 left to go first quarter. Cade Stratton and Matt Brimeyer deep to receive this Derek Krogman kick for Clear Creek-Amana as Krogman lines up to kick this thing away. Hawks leading at 7-0. Krogman's kick is going to go out of bounds. No return for the Clippers that time. They'll bring it out 1st and 10 at the Clear Creek-Amana 35.
And that last touchdown drive, Jamie, by the Hawks, 8 plays, 61 yards. Took 2 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock. Nick Casey to Cabron Cook with the 7-yard touchdown pass. Puts the Hawks up 7-0 with 9:45 to go in the first quarter.
Western Dubuque is leading North Scott 7-0 in the first quarter. Alburnett leading North Lynn 19-0 that game in the second quarter. Back to action here. Coming out on the offense is Ethan Postler for the Clippers. The senior quarterback comes set, shotgun formation, and back next to him is Matt Brimeyer. Quick pass to the left side. They're going to run it this time, as coming up and making the stop is going to be Mitchell Mangold. On the catch that time for Clear Creek-Amana was Mitch Evans. As Evans comes in, that was his 4th reception of the year. Came in with 3 receptions for 37 yards, a 12.3 yards per catch average. That's a gain of 5 that time. It'll be 2nd and 5 Clear Creek-Amana from their own 40-yard line as Postler comes set. Gives to Brimeyer, right side. He cuts up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up. Nice job. Justin Brown makes the stop for the Hawks. So Brownie getting the start for the Hawks here tonight on defense. That's going to be a gain of 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Clear Creek-Amana. Great pursuit by that Hawk defense as Justin Brown coming in with 14.5 total tackles, 4 for loss. Gets another one there as it's 3rd and 4 for Clear Creek-Amana. Postler rolls left. Now he's going to step up and throw it, and he's got a man across the middle. That's Darius Moore. He makes the catch, and he's finally going to be ripped down at the West Delaware 40-yard line as it's Tyler Kelly who makes the stop. And it'll be 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana. A nice catch there by Darius Moore.
Yeah, and you've mentioned 2 names, Jamie. Matt Brimeyer and Darius Moore. Those are the 2 names that if Clear Creek-Amana can keep the ball in those 2 people's hands, it's going to be dangerous for the Hawks. Moore comes in with 29 receptions for 454 yards, and he's a dangerous guy, and he's wide left right now.
2 by 2 for the Clippers here. Shotgun formation to give us to Brimeyer up the middle, as coming up and tripping him up that time is going to be it's Grant Morris. As Grant Morris picks up the stop for the Hawks. Leading tackler for the Hawks coming in, as Morris had 34 total tackles, 4 for loss coming in. It's a gain of 4. It's 2nd down and 6 for the Clippers as Postler comes set. Shotgun formation. He looks to pass, looks to his left, goes across the middle. It's going to be picked off. Picked off by Tyler Kelly, and he's down the sideline. Darius Moore will bring him down at the Clear Creek-Amana 31-yard line. Interception for Tyler Kelly, as that's Kelly's second on the year, as Postler was looking for Darius Moore, overthrew him right into the arms of Tyler Kelly.
Yeah, nice job there by Tyler. He saw Moore cut to the middle of the field. He kind of just held his ground. He didn't follow Moore. He followed the ball just like a good defensive back does. Picked it off and took it all the way down to the 31-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and the Hawks are in business now on their second possession.
Hawks leading 7-0, 7:50 left to go first quarter. The give is to Curley up the middle, and he runs in to one of the linebackers that time. As coming up and making the stop was David Jensen. That's going to be gain of 1 yard there for Curley, as he's down to the 30-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Nick Casey. Pistol formation. He looks to pass, throws to the left. He's got Tyler Kelly at the 27. He's down inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. It's going to be close to a West Delaware first down. Might be just short. It'll be 3rd down and a yard for the Hawks, so 3rd and 1 for West Delaware here as they quickly come back to work. Casey, pistol formation. Behind him is Curley. Quick pass left side. This is mangled, and he slips down at the 21-yard line. Is coming up and covering him up that time was Brimmeyer. So Brimmeyer makes a stop. It'll be 4th and 1. Mangled might have been able to squeak out the first down there had he not lost his footing, but it'll be 4th and 1 for the Hawks. And probably less than a yard as they're at the 21-yard line. As they come back to work, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, a 3-by-1 formation for the Hawks. They give to Curley up the middle. He's got the first down at the 30, spins off 1. He's down inside, the 20, down inside the 15, as Caleb Curley runs that time. Coming up and making the stop for Clear Creek-Amana at that time was Nick Collins. As the Hawks pick up a first down there. They're 2nd on the ground in this game, 4th total, as they come right back to work. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They give us to Curley again. He spins off of 1. He's down inside the 10. He's just hitting that spin move button on his PlayStation controller that time. He did 2 spins as he's down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Brimmeyer makes the stop. And are we locked up? I don't think we have an injury. I think we had 2 guys that were locked up with each other. That was Collins who made the stop for Clear Creek-Amana. It'll be a gain of 5 for Curley on first down. It's 2nd down and 5 as the Hawks have it at the Clear Creek-Amana 9-yard line. As they come back to work, pistol formation. They give to Curley again, this time off to the left side, and coming up is Jensen making a stop there for little to no gain for the Hawks, as it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 5 for the Hawks. No gain on that play, as they still have it at the 9-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. And they come back set. 1 wide receiver split out for the Hawks this time. They give to Curley up the middle. He's got enough for the first down. He's down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and that'll be enough for a first down for West Delaware. It'll be 1st and goal Hawks at the Clear Creek-Amana 3-yard line.
Really like what Coach Wink and staff are doing here. They're really trying to get that ground game going, and they're really riding Caleb Curley right now.
They come set again. They stretch outside to the tackle this time by Curley, and Curley's going to go down to the 1-yard line. Pickup of 2 there. He fought hard for that first down. Hawks already lead it here 7-0 with 5:15 left to go in this first quarter, and the Hawks will go under center. They come to the line quickly, and I think Clear Creek-Amana wants a timeout. They needed that as the Hawks had them scrambling to get off the field. So Clear Creek-Amana takes a timeout. We'll take one with them and come right back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Back into Brownfield, 2nd down and goal for the Hawks. 5:08 left to go in this first quarter. West Delaware leading 7-0. Jamie Baskey, Aaron Plain, and Bill Logan back with you. Homecoming night 2017 from Brownfield. As the Hawks come set, second down and goal. Nick Casey comes to the line, under center. He's going to follow, and he's going to need a heck of a push, and he's going to get a push, but did he get in? Yeah. And he did. Hawks score. Nick Casey takes it himself and scores the touchdown for the Hawks, and they go up 13-0 on Nick Casey's second rushing touchdown of the season.
Well, that's just a great job of that Hawk offense, Jamie, of capitalizing on the interception by Tyler Kelly, taking it down and punching it in, and put the Hawks up now 13-0, and couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Hawk fan.
Caleb Zier on for the extra point. The kick is up. It is through. 14-0. Hawks lead it here with 5:02 left to go in this first quarter. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Back into Brownfield, Hawks lead 14-0. 5:02 left to go in this first quarter as Stratton and Brimmeyer deep to receive this kick from Derek Krogman. Krogman's first kick went out of bounds, starting the Clippers at their own 35. This one is right down the middle. It's going to be Brimmeyer on the return back at his own 5-yard line. He's heading right up the middle. He's going to be hit and brought down out there. It's a nice tackle that time, as coming up and making the stop for the Hawks that time was Joey Sonny, and he brings it out, does Brimmeyer to the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana.
Second touchdown drive of the game, Jamie, in this first quarter. 9 plays, 31 yards off that big interception by Tyler Kelly. Nick Casey with the 1-yard touchdown run puts the Hawks up now 14-0 with 4:55 to go here in this first quarter.
So it'll be Ethan Potzler coming out for the Clippers once again. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left. One here on the near side of the field is Darius Moore. Got to keep an eye on him. They give to Brimmeyer left side, and he's going to be chased down from behind. As nice job that time on the pursuit by Jordan Brees, as Brees brings him down, and Brimmeyer very slow to get up, as he is yet to get up. As he's rolling around on the grass that time is Matt Brimmeyer. Hopefully he's okay. They can't afford to lose Brimmeyer, as he's their leading rusher on the season, as he comes in with 53 carries for 375 yards, a 7.1 yards per carry average, and 3 touchdowns on the season as he gets up and he walks off the field. So hopefully he's okay. But he picks up almost 3 yards there. It'll be second down. They'll give him 2. It'll be second down and 8 for Clear Creek-Amana. As the Hawks jumping out to a 14-0 lead here in quarter number 1. Have done a great job offensively so far through their first 2 possessions. Empty backfield this time, shotgun formation. And I think Coach Baker wants a timeout. They're going to use their second timeout of this first quarter here with 4:19 remaining in this first quarter. So they've used one both within about a minute of each other, as they took a timeout with 5:08 left to go in the first quarter, and this one with 4:19 left to go. As don't forget, tomorrow morning here on KMCH, starting at 9 a.m. is the Coaches Corner. You can find out what all the area coaches have to say about their contest tonight with Kevin Shookman on the Coaches Corner, starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning right here on KMCH. Mike Johnson tomorrow. Mike's in again for Kevin, as we'll have Mike in for the second week in a row as he takes over for Kevin Shookman. We'll have Shooky back next week for the Coaches Corner, as We're back to action here. 2nd down and 8 for Clear Creek-Amana as Postler comes set. As they have a new back in the backfield this time, as that is Trevor Stockman. As he goes in motion, so empty backfield this time as he's going to throw down the middle of the field. It's going to be picked off. Logan Wynn standing out there. He got to play center field almost on that one, and he gets the interception. And for Logan Wynn, that is his 4th interception of the season, and the Hawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line on the interception by Logan Wynn, as standing on his front foot was Postler, and had no chance of completing that pass.
Yeah, I wasn't real sure where that ball was going, Jamie. You and I both could see that ball getting released, and kind of Logan Wynn had no choice but to reach up and grab it. So another big turnover there by Clear Creek-Amana. Hopefully the Hawks can capitalize again.
3 wide receivers for the Hawks as one of the guys up front jumps off sides, is coming across the line. That was going to be a legal procedure against the Hawks, as it looked like it was Michael Upton who came across the line, but it will be a penalty, illegal procedure against the Hawks, as they'll come back set as they send a man in motion. They're going to fake this bubble screen, and Nick Casey's going to be leveled in the backfield. That's going to be a sack. Coming up and making that one was Nick Collins. He didn't have time to throw that one. He's dropped all the way back to his own 26-yard line. It was already 1st and 15 for the Hawks. And now they're going to back up to their own 26-yard line. That's a huge loss for the Hawks. It'll be 2nd down and 23 for West Delaware. They're going to give him the 27-yard line to say where he was brought down at. They faked that bubble screen to Mangold, and by the time Casey went to throw downfield, he had Collins in his face as they fake the handoff to Curley. Pressure coming. Casey throws downfield, looking for Logan Wynn, in and out of the hand. As Wynn had it, it bounced right off his helmet, as on the coverage that time was Quentin Gislason, but that would have been 6 for the Hawks. As if Logan Wynn comes down with that one, it'll be 3rd and 23.
Yeah, and Logan, he was out in the far, he was lined up on the far side of the field, and he just kind of drug across the center of the field, middle of the field here, and Nick Casey did a nice job of just throwing the ball in a perfect spot. It just got tipped a little bit, but
Hawks will pass as Casey looks down the middle of the field. And Mitchell Mangold had his hand up, was not ready for the pass. I think it actually hit his hand, which is great accuracy by Nick Casey, but the Hawks, it'll fall incomplete, and the Hawks will have to punt it away. It's 4th and 23. As Mangold running down the middle of the field, throwing his hand up, telling Casey to throw it to him, and he bounced it right off his hand, but Mangold wasn't looking to make the catch, so it's 4th and 23. Harrison Goebel will stand back to punt for the Hawks, as Goebel, a 37.5 average on the season. So the Hawks drive stalls that time. A spiraling kick by Goebel, as it's going to be taken this time. It's going to be Sheely. He brings it out. And coming up and making the stop is Cabron Cook, but it'll be good field position for the Clippers as they start 1st and 10 at the West Delaware 49-yard line. So the Hawks leading 14-0 with 3:12 left to go in this first quarter. Clear Creek-Amana taking over on after the Hawks punting this one away. They'll have it at the West Delaware 49-yard line, and Ethan Postler comes back to the field for Clear Creek-Amana. Again, you mentioned Darius Moore. He's their leading receiver, 29 catches for 454 yards on the season. As Postler will come set. Shotgun formation, one back next to him. As he passes, quick pass to the left side. This is Moore, and he's going to be run out of bounds, as it's going to be Tyler Kelly who runs him out of bounds at the... He got inside the 45 to the 43 of West Delaware. So a gain of 6 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Be 2nd down and 4 for the Clippers. As Trevor Stockman still the back in the backfield for the Clippers. As again, Matt Bremeyer still not in the game yet. They're going to throw a quick pass to the left side as he's going to be picked up and dropped. A double leg takedown that time by Mitchell Mangold, as it was Mitch Evans on the catch. Mangold comes over, double legs him, drops him to the ground, and it'll be 3rd down and 4. No gain on that play as the Clippers have it at the West Delaware 43.
Who says there's no crossover between football and wrestling, right? This is a great tackle. It's just a great tackle by Mitchell Mangold. There was nowhere for him to go, and he just picked him up and dropped him. Brings up 3rd and 4 for Clear Creek.
High formation this time for the Clippers. They go under center. They're going to hand off. This is Stockman up the middle. He's going to be met by a bevy of Hawks that time, as the Hawk coming up and making the stop that time was Matt Wickman, but it's going to be short of the, looks like it's going to be short of the first down, as they are going to measure, as Bill Logan scurries over to see what the, how close it is there, as it looks like it's going to be short, well short of the first down. Looks like a little less than Bill's clipboard, as the chain gang gets to come all the way to the other side of the field. Chris Lenz and Denny Sherbring coming across the field. As they're going to measure this one, they're going to set it down, and it will be 4th down and 1 for Clear Creek-Amana. It is short. It's those new glasses that Bill has. Those new glasses, they're a few weeks old now, so he's really getting them broke in. By the time the season's over, he'll need a new pair because these ones will be worn out from all these eyeballing the chain measurements. But it will be 4th and 1 for Clear Creek-Amana as they'll come back set, and they'll put it at the hash mark, and it'll be 4th and 1 Clear Creek-Amana. I would assume they'd go for this here. As the Hawks leading 14-0, they can't get behind too much more, as there's 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in this first quarter. I formation once again for Clear Creek-Amana. They're going to bring a fullback in this time. That's going to be Cade Gallagher, and the deep back this time is Stockman. As Postler comes set, they may just try to draw the Hawks offside, but they give to Gallagher up the middle. He's got the first down. Does Gallagher as Jared Helly makes the stop, and it will be 1st and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. Just their second first down of this first quarter, the first half, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the West Delaware 37-yard line. So they come back set. I formation do Clear Creek-Amana. 2 wide receivers, one split out left, one split out right, and a tight end on the right side for the Clippers. They hand off to Stockman, left side, and Logan Wynn comes up and makes the stop at the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 for the Clippers that time. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
And Stockman comes in a little different back than they had with Brimmeyer. You know, Stockman's a little shorter, maybe a little shiftier. Brimmeyer's a little bit more of a north and south runner. Stockman comes in maybe a little more east to west, but Hawks are still going to have to keep an eye on him.
Shotgun formation, split backs next to Postler as it's Gallagher and Stockman. As they're going to pass it this time and throwing deep down the field. They're looking for Darius Moore and overshoots Moore. Tyler Kelly right there on the coverage as he tried to throw it right over the shoulders and into the basket of Darius Moore. It falls incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down. Oh, no, it should be 3rd down. Yep. They haven't changed it on the down marker yet. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Clippers. Stockman, we mentioned Brimmeyer's numbers. Stockman comes in, 38 carries for 173 yards, 4.6 yards per carry average, and 1 touchdown. He also has 1 reception for 7 yards on the season. As they will come set, it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for Clear Creek-Amana as Postler comes set. 4 wide receivers this time, 2 by 2, and a penalty marker flies here as maybe a legal procedure against the Clippers. It is. So that'll be their first penalty of the ball game, and it's going to back them up 5 yards. So what was a 3rd and 7 will now be 3rd and 12 for Clear Creek-Amana.
Well, and you mentioned it too, Jamie. Postler comes in with only 1 interception in his first 4 games, and Hawks have already picked him off twice in the first quarter. So, just good defense there by the Hawks. And
2 by 2 formation this time. Looked like there could have been another illegal procedure. They're going to give it to Stockman, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Grant Morris comes in and makes the stop for the Hawks. A nice tackle by Grant as they lose yards on that one. Another tackle for loss for Grant Morris. Boosts his season average. He had 4 coming in. That'll be the 5th tackle for loss for Grant Morris as he leads the Hawks defensively. It'll be 4th down and 14 for Clear Creek-Amana as it looks like they may punt this one away. As it looks like Postler is still in there, and he's going to hit a little pooch kick, and this could end up going farther back than it started. It does. It's going to be picked up by Clear Creek-Amana at the 41-yard line. That down a line of scrimmage was the 40, and his kick went straight up. It had that backspin and went back to the 41, so they lose yardage on that punt. And the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line, leading 14-0 with 28 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Not too often you see that.
No, I think he just shanked it. I think he just hit it off the side of his foot.
The Hawks give to Curley on 1st and 10. He gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's wrapped up. And is coming up and making the stop was Tanner Cochran for Clear Creek-Amana. As Cochran comes in, he's leading them in tackles for loss and sacks as he has 8 tackles for losses and 4 sacks on the season. Hawks will run another play here as Casey looks to pass. Looks to go down the field. Now he steps up and lofts one in the air, and nobody can get to it. As 2 men in pursuit that time, as it was David Jensen and Zach Cabage on the coverage for the Clippers, and that is how our first quarter will end. Hawks lead 14-0. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware Football from KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
As well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Back into Brown Field, Hawks lead 14-0 as we go to quarter number 2. Here at Brown Field, the Hawks will have it third down and 10 at their own 41-yard line. As Casey comes set, he fakes the handoff. They're going to go to the end of the round to Mitchell Mangold, as it's going to be a block in the back. As unfortunately, that referee was right there. As coming around on the outside that time, Hunter Zeezer couldn't help himself. He got a little push there, and it's going to be a penalty against the Hawks. However, Clear Creek-Amana is going to be holding as the penalty. Now, it looks like they should decline that. It's going to be 4th and 10 if they will decline it, so no penalty that time, and the Hawks will elect to punt it away here as Harrison Goebel comes out to punt for the second time in this ball game. As the Hawks, the last couple drives have stalled here. They lead it 14-0 after scoring on their first 2 drives. Here with 11:40 left to go in this first quarter, as Stratton will head back a little late to return this punt by Goebel, and it's a booming punt, as nobody's going to come near this one as it bounces at about the 20-yard line. Tyler Kelly will pick it up at about the 23-yard line. So great flipping of the field that time by the Hawks as they flip over the field position to Clear Creek-Amana. They'll start with it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Well, Hawkeyes play tomorrow as they are at East Lansing, Michigan, as they will take on the Michigan State Spartans. That is a 3 o'clock kickoff from East Lansing. You can tune into the pregame show at starting at 1 o'clock here on KMCH and listen to that game with Gary Dolphin, Ed Podolak, Robbie Brooks, and the Hawkeye Radio Network. Been hearing John Swisher do the scoreboard updates for the Hawkeye Radio Network the last couple weeks, as those guys will kick off at about 3 o'clock as quarterback is going to go in motion. Postler's going to go in motion. This will be a wildcat formation as they're going to pitch it to Postler. Now he looks to pass, and nobody home. He can't hit. So only 2 guys were going to touch the ball that time it was a wildcat formation. Stockman took the snap. He pitched it to Postler, who tried to hit Stockman on the pass, but it falls incomplete, and it's 2nd down and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. A little trickery here.
And that's a good thing because Darius Moore and Cade Stratton, I was watching the receivers, they were both wide open by about 10 yards.
They give us to Stockman. He goes off the right side, and he's going to be met there. Grant Morris, Drew Womana are going to meet him at about the 25, 26-yard line, as it'll be a gain of about 3 yards They're going to give him the 26. It'll be a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6 here for Clear Creek-Amana. See if this Hawk defense can hold up one more time here, as they've done a great job in this first half pitching the shutout against Clear Creek-Amana so far, as they come set 2 receivers to the left and a tight end to the left as well. Shotgun formation for Postler. He gives to Stockman, who goes up the middle, and Stockman's met there short of the first down, as it's Grant Morris who makes the stop for the Hawks as he brings it out to the 27-yard line. So only about a gain of 1 yard there, and it'll be 4th down and 5 for Clear Creek-Amana at their own 27-yard line, and they will punt it away. As deep to receive this punt for the Hawks. It's going to be Gavin Soppy. And I believe Drew Woodman. Yes, it is. That's Woobs out there. As they are set to return this punt. And it looks like it is going to be Blake Molly. As he gets it, it's going to be taken by Wibbenham at his own 35-yard line. He's down the sideline, crosses midfield, and there's a penalty marker that comes in right at midfield. So we'll see what that is, but the Hawks will take over after the punt by Clear Creek-Amana. As we'll find our referee here. As could be blocking the back against the Hawks. That's what it'll be. So the 3rd penalty against the Hawks in this game, 2 on the offense, now 1 on the special teams. And it'll be 1st and 10 Hawks. We'll see where they're going to take over here. Looks like it's going to be at their own 37-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will take over. 1st and 10, leading 14-0 with 9:58 left to go in this second quarter. As they will come set, pistol formation, 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. They've got a man in the slot as well. As Casey comes set, he's going to pass on 1st and 10. He throws it, and he's got a man out there, Logan Wynn. Can't come up with that one. As great coverage that time defensively by David Jensen, the linebacker, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
And just kind of a pass was a little bit behind the receiver there, and there's actually a Clear Creek defender right on top of it too, so the Hawks are kind of fortunate that it wasn't picked off.
As they'll come set, 3 receivers to the right, pistol formation, 1 to the left for the Hawks, as Casey will roll to his right as he looks to throw, and now he's going to step up and run with it, and he's going to come out to the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4 yards that time by Nick Casey, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 yards to go here for the Hawks, as it's about to the 42-yard line is where this ball will be spotted. So a gain of 5 on the run by Nick Casey. 3rd down and 5. His pistol formation, trips receivers to the left for the Hawks. Casey will pass. He looks to his left. Now he's going to throw it across the middle and in and out of the hands of Tyler Kelly. As making the stop that time was Zach Cabaj. And it falls incomplete. It's 4th down and 5. So the Hawks, they're going to punt it away here. So the 3rd possession in the row, the Hawks will punt the ball away. See if Goebel can get off another booming punt here as Kate Stratton will head back to return this punt. The Hawks run a fake, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it as it was Grant Morris. Grant Morris carries for the Hawks and picks up the 1st down. The Hawks will get the 1st down on the fake punt. I guess I don't need Harrison Goebel to boom another one. If the Hawks are going to get the ball, Grant Morris' 3rd carry of the season. He came in with 2 carries for 12 yards and a touchdown. They bring it out to the 49-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hawks from their own 49. As Casey is going to throw a quick pass to the right side. This is Mangled. He's got it across midfield, down inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch there, that time from Nick Casey to Mitchell Mangled. And it'll be 2nd down and 1 as Mangled gets it out to the 42-yard line. As Zach Cabaj makes the stop for Clear Creek-Amana. It's 2nd down and 1. 3 to the right, 1 to the left for the Hawks this time. They're going to pass. Casey looks to pass. He's got a man out there. It's Tyler Kelly at the 35. He's going to try to get away from one defender, and he's going to be brought down. Run out of bounds. He did not go down. He refused to go down as Gislason makes the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks on that catch by Tyler Kelly. They have it at the Clear Creek-Amana 31-yard line.
Yeah, nice throw there by Casey, throwing it in the direction and carrying Tyler Kelly's momentum with him, and just did a nice job pitch and catch there.
They're going to hand off to Curley up the middle, and he's going to pick up a couple yards. Is coming up and making the stop for Clear Creek-Amana with T.J. Bowlers. Hawks leading 14-0, 8:05 left to go in this first half, as J.J. Denny makes the stop for Clear Creek-Amana. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 on a gain of 4 by Caleb Curley. Casey will pass on 2nd and 6. He throws across the middle. He's got Cabron Cook, and it's going to be incomplete, as Cook tried to come up with it, as it looked like that ball scooted across the grass a little bit, as the Hawk fans thought he came up with it, but it did scoot across the grass a little bit there, and it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Hawks, as they're going to send in a little bit of a power package here, as Harrison Goebel's going to enter the game on offense for the Hawks, as it looks like he's going to come in as that fullback, that little power running formation that the Hawks come out with. Curley's still in the backfield as the running back. They fake to him. They're going to throw it to the right side. This is going to be Tyler Kelly, and he's down inside to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. It's going to be brought down out there by Zach Kabaj, but it'll be 1st down for the Hawks, but there is a penalty marker. It's a legal procedure against the Hawks. So that'll back them up 5 yards, as that's the 3rd penalty on this Hawk offense here in this game, and I think Coach Winkowicz looking for an explanation on that one, as, again, with that different formation, the Hawks moving around a little bit, and it's going to be a penalty against them, so it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Hawks here.
Well, I think that, the other reason they brought him in too, Jamie, is I think I've been watching Trevor Bowlers on the far side on that defensive line has beat his man 2 or 3 of the last, couple of the last few times. So I think they brought him in for pass protection as well.
They're going to come right back to it as Casey looks to pass, as he's going to throw deep down the field. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. It's Cook! Cabron Cook into the end zone for the Hawk touchdown, 33 yards. It's a touchdown for Cabron Cook, his 2nd of the game, and the Hawks take a 20-0 lead.
Beautifully thrown ball by Nick Casey, just threw it to the back of the end zone, and Cabron ran under it and hauled it in for the big touchdown, and just couldn't have thrown it better. Nick had the time, had good backside protection, and Cabron did a nice job of just running the fly route right underneath it and hauling it in. Hawks up now 20-0, pending the extra point.
And Caleb Zier's extra point is good. Hawks lead 21-0 with 7:24 left to go in this 2nd quarter. Take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Matt Bremeyer is going to return this Derek Krogman kick, and he's going to bring it out, and he's going to be leveled, as coming up and making the stop that time for the Hawks. That was a great hit by that Hawks special team, as it was Jack Newhouse who made the stop for the Hawks coming in. Jack Newhouse, the sophomore, as it'll be Bremeyer who brought it out, and he's going to be dropped at his own 26-yard line, and that's where the Clippers will start 1st and 10. Hawks lead 21-0 with 7:17 left to go in this first half.
And that touchdown drive, Jamie, 9 plays, 63 yards, took 2 minutes and 34 seconds off the clock. the homecoming king, Cabron King, with his second touchdown of the
Cabron Cook.
Cabron, excuse me, Cabron King.
You can call him Cabron King. I'm sure
he'd love that, yeah.
1st and 10 they give to Stockman, and he's met at the line. His first one to get in there was Helly, and then finally finishing him up that time, I believe it was Justin Brown and Matt Wickman. Brownie and Wickman combined on the stop after Helly got in there and busted it up. It's 2nd down and 11, a loss on the play. As Postler comes set, Stockman's still the running back here in the shotgun formation as Postler looks to pass. He was looking down the middle of the right side, and it's going to be caught and hit immediately. As over there for the Hawks was Gavin Soppy, but the pass was caught out there that time by Mitch Evans. There is a penalty marker. It is going to be holding against the Clippers. So that will back them up. Their second penalty of this first half. So that'll back them up. As we'll see where they put it down here. As it'll be all the way back to their own 12-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 20, it's 6 for Clear Creek-Amana here. As they come set, 4 wide receivers, 2 each way. As Postler comes set, he looks to pass. He's rolling to his looking to his right. He's got a man wide open. It's going to be caught out there by Evans. He's going to be brought down from behind as it was Grant Morris who made the stop, but nice gain there on 2nd and 26 by Evans. It's going to be down to the 20, the Clear Creek-Amana 30-yard line.
Yeah, but Grant Morris came all the way from his linebacker position, Jamie, to make that tackle. That's just great hustle by Grant and helping that secondary out and preventing the receiver from picking up the first down. So great hustle there by Grant Morris. That was impressive.
3rd down and 8 upcoming for Clear Creek-Amana. 2-by-2 once again. Shotgun formation as Postler comes set. He looks to pass. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man out there. Nice catch there. That's Tanner Cochran, the tight end. He's got 6 catches coming into tonight, 47 yards, and that's going to be good for a first down. That's a nice pass there as Postler zipped that one in there, and it'll be 1st and 10 Clear Creek-Amana at their own 39-yard line.
Well, and the Hawks were bringing pressure, too. They were blitzing, and Postler did a nice job of just hanging in the pocket and delivering a strike.
As Postler comes set, 4 wide receivers once again as he looks to pass. He throws deep down the field. He's looking down the field, and it's going to fall incomplete as Mitchell Mangold on the coverage for the Hawks. As looked like they were looking for T.J. Bowlers, as it'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Nice coverage that time by Mangold. A kind of a jump ball thrown by Postler that time, but Mangold knocks it down, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, we talk about height advantage. The Hawks always have the height advantage on the receivers. T.J. Bowlers is a 6'4" receiver, and Mitchell Mangold comes in at 5'10", so that's 6 inches. It's a big difference.
Postler comes set. 2nd down and 10. He looks to pass. He's under pressure, and he's going to go down as Jared Helly came in and knocked him down. But coming up and making the stop for the Hawks was Jordan Brees, as Brees picks up the sack that time. And for Brees, that's his 4th of the season. And it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 16 for the Clippers, as the Hawks leading 21-0 with 5 minutes and change left to go in this second quarter. 4 wide receivers once again, shotgun formation, as Postler comes set. As he looks to pass, he looks to his left. He's looking for Darius Moore down the sideline, and it's almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Kelly on the coverage. And I was just about to mention before that play, Tyler Kelly has done a great job covering Darius Moore tonight, as Moore, the speedster, coming in leading the team with 29 catches. Tyler Kelly has done a great job with him tonight. It'll be 4th and 16, and Clear Creek-Amana will have to punt it away.
Yeah, good job by that defense as a whole, bringing pressure, forcing Postler to throw the ball. Probably didn't when he didn't, a little sooner than what he wanted to, but nonetheless, this defense continues to play well in this first half, Jamie.
As the Clippers will punt this one away. Looks like getting set to punt it away will be Bowlers. As Bowlers punt is a end-over-end sidewinder there, as it's going to be picked up by the Clippers at the West Delaware 32, as that's where the Hawks will start with it. 1st and 10. Don't forget West Delaware volleyball fans, don't miss next week's broadcast as Coach Mather and the Hawks will take on Central DeWitt in their final home game of the season. You can catch that game with John Swisher and Joan Salo starting at around 7:30 next Tuesday night right here on KMCH. Congratulations to Coach Mather and the Hawks as they swept Anamosa Tuesday night. They have the weekend off to celebrate homecoming before getting back to action next week as 1st and 10. Casey will pass as he throws down the field, and it's going to fall incomplete. Luckily for the Hawks, as he threw a jump ball to Cabron Cook, as Stratton has a few Clippers there that time, as it was Stratton and Jordan Wolf on the coverage that time for the Clippers. Shealy, as Casey will pass here. He's got a man, and it falls incomplete as he was looking for Tyler Kelly, as it was Quentin Giffelson on the coverage that time. It falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Hawks. They still have it at their own 32.
Just outside of the hands of Tyler Kelly there. That could have been big yardage. He only had Stockman on him, and there was no one else in the vicinity. So tough break there for Casey and Kelly.
As Casey will take it. He's going to pass here on 3rd and 10. He's going down the field. He's looking for Tyler Kelly. That's intercepted. Matt Brimeyer with the interception that time as he went across the field out of that linebacker position. He stayed right on Tyler Kelly, and Nick Casey throws his 6th interception of the season, and it'll be 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana at the West Delaware 40-yard line. Nice job there. Nice defense by Matt Brimeyer.
Yeah, Brimeyer did a nice job, and the ball was just a little underthrown by Casey, and Brimeyer did a nice job of hauling it in and picking it off and giving Clear Creek-Amana possession on the West Delaware side of the field.
So the Hawks leading 21-0, 4:25 left to go in this second quarter as the Clippers will come set with 3 receivers to the left. The big man Bowlers is split out far to the left as Postler comes set, shotgun formation. He looks to pass. Quick pass to the left side. They're going to get it to Bowlers as he's going to bowling ball his way, trying to go through the Hawk defenders, but they gang tackle on him, and he brings it down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Drew Warbina gets credited for that tackle for the Hawks.
Well, we talk about, you mentioned T.J. Bowlers a lot tonight, Jamie. This kid's a freshman, 6'4", 201, so he looks like he's got a bright future ahead of him.
As we mentioned, his dad played for the Iowa Hawkeyes, as this one's going to be Stockman who's going to carry this one, as Harrison Goebel wraps him up almost immediately down to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Clear Creek-Amana, as they will come set again. 3 receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. The one here on the near side is Darius Moore. As Postler comes set, he looks to throw. He's going to throw across the middle looking for Bowlers. Bowlers tried to go up with one hand, but it falls incomplete as Mitchell Mangold was on the coverage that time. You mentioned that mismatch is Mangold for the Hawks, 5'10", 171 pounds, and Bowlers, 6'4", 201 as a freshman, as you just mentioned. It's a big boys. It'll be 4th and 5. Clear Creek-Amana wants a timeout. We'll take one with them, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Along with in-studio producer Janelle Tucker, Jamie Vaskey, Aaron Plain, and Bill Logan back with you at Brownfield, where the Hawks lead this homecoming game 21-0 with 3:16 left to go in this second quarter. Clear Creek-Amana out of their timeout, their third and final timeout of this first half as they face a 4th and 5 as Ethan Postler comes set for this 4th down play. The quarterback looks to his right. Now he's going to come back, throw across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete as he had a man, as it was Dylan Sheely, as that pass falls incomplete, and it'll turn it over on downs. Will Clear Creek-Amana. The Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line, as Sheely had what could have been 6 for the Clippers. It falls incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10 Hawks.
Yeah, and Sheely got behind the defense there a little bit. Not sure what happened there, but he was able to sneak behind there, and had that ball been thrown just a little softer, you're right, Jamie. That's 6 for Clear Creek-Amana.
1st and 10 Hawks. They come set in a pistol formation. They got an extra back in there. That's Goebel as they run up the middle as they give this time to Jordan Brees. As Brees is going to pick up a couple as it'll be 2nd down and 8. Michael Upton makes the stop for Clear Creek-Amana that time. As Upton, the 5'11", 291-pound senior. As this time it's Brees once again. He barrels forward. He gets it out to the 40-yard line, up to the 41. A nice little carry there. Gain of 3 that time by Jordan Brees. Bring up 3rd down and 5 here for the Hawks. So we'll see what the Hawks do here on 3rd and 5. They had to put a great drive together their last time to make it 21-0. As Goebel's still in there. Fake to Brees. They throw to Kelly near side of the field. He's got it at the 50-yard line. He's going to be run out of bounds, as it was Jordan Wolf who ran him out of bounds. But that's good for a Hawk 1st down as they cross midfield to the Clear Creek-Amana 48-yard line. Nice catch that time by Tyler Kelly. They place it down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 Hawks. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And 2 guys in the backfield. They give to Brees up the middle. He's got it at the 45-40, still bouncing off of defenders. Down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, 37-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and that'll be good for another Brees 1st down. The 5th rushing 1st down of this first half for the Hawks.
He's just tough to bring down, Jamie. He doesn't go down. One person isn't going to bring Jordan Brees down. You're going to have to gang tackle him.
Same formation. They give to Brees once again. And Bowlers is going to come around the backside and wrap him up after a gain of a couple yards there as Brees made something out of nubs up. He picks up 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Hawks, leading 21-0 with 1:45 left to go in this second quarter. The Hawks quickly go back to the line. Again, 2 receivers to the right. Mangled, one of the receivers, is in the slot. They fake the handoff to Brees. They're going for the end zone, looking down the field, and Cabron Cook is there, and wide open, touchdown, penalty marker is down. For now, it's a touchdown. Quentin Giffelson was on the coverage. He fell down, so we'll see. It could be pass interference. We'll see who it's against. If it is a touchdown, it'll be 27-0 Hawks. It's going to be against the Hawks. They're going to say Cook pushed off. From up here, it looked like they tripped. They got tangled up, but they say Cook pushed off. And with the penalty, the Hawks will be back. They started.
Yeah, most of the time.
It was 2nd and 8. They're going to back it up all the way to the Clear Creek-Amana 49-yard line. So where they started this drive. So I guess it
started at their own 35.
Yeah, started at their own 35. They had 1st and 10 here at the 49-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. Let's see what they can do here. It'll be 2nd down and long here for the Hawks. 2nd and 24 with 1:28 left to go in the second quarter. Casey looks to pass. A nice pickup that time by that offensive line for the Hawks as Casey goes deep and incomplete as he was looking for Cook. As Giffelson on the coverage once again. As we've seen that matchup a lot so far tonight, it's been very evenly matched. It'll be 3rd and 24 for the Hawks. Ball at the Clear Creek-Amana 49-yard line. Again, the Hawks lead it 21-0. Now with 1:21 left till halftime. And the officials will put the ball down. And the Hawks will quickly come to the line as they're going to go, looks like they're going to go 3 wide receivers to the right. And it looks like Harrison Goebel is one of the receivers here on the near side for the Hawks. And one on the far side. They got a screen set up. It's to Mangold, but nice job by that defense, especially J.J. Denny. Penalty marker will come in, but J.J. Denny did a great job of staying home. The linebacker read that one as he's their leading tackler coming in with 28 coming into tonight. Hawks get it down to the 47-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and we'll see what the penalty marker is, as it was while Mangold was being tackled.
Maybe grab a face mask, maybe.
This ineligible receiver downfield is against the Hawks, so that'll be a penalty against them. Let's see what Clear Creek-Amana does here. Are they going to accept this penalty?
No.
They have it. The Hawks have it at the Clear Creek-Amana 47-yard line. They're going to decline it. They will. So the Hawks will face a 4th down and about 21 yards here as they picked up a couple. So it'll be 4th and 21 for the Hawks coming up here. We'll see what they do as Nick Casey's still in the ball game. We've seen him step back and punt a ball away as the Clippers don't send anybody back. And it looks like that's what Casey's going to do. All nearly blocked as this one's popped straight in the air, as it's going to take a little bit of a Clear Creek-Amana bounce, but the Hawks will pick it up at the Clear Creek-Amana 33-yard line, and that's where the Clippers will start 1st and 10. Actually, they put it down at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana from their own 32-yard line. 51 seconds left to go in this first half. 21-0 West Delaware leads it. Trying to pitch the shutout here in this first half are the Hawks.
Well, and Bill's going to have the more accurate numbers, Jamie, but just looking at my drive chart, man, this defense is just playing phenomenal. There haven't been many drives where Clear Creek has been able to hit double digits in yards gained. So
they're going to come set here in the I formation under center this time as Postler's going to fake the handoff. They're going to throw, and that ball's tipped at the line as it was Goebel who got his hands on it and knocked it away as it falls incomplete. There's a penalty marker down. Illegal procedure against Clear Creek-Amana. So that'll back them up 5 yards. Their 3rd offensive penalty of this first half. And it'll be 1st down and 15 for the Clippers, as the ball now back to the 27-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana with 46 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2. Clippers trying to get a play in here as Coach Baker can play defensive back for Iowa State, as they're going to come out shotgun formation. 2-by-2 set here for the Clippers as Postler looks to throw. He looks left, but goes to his right, and he finds Bowlers as Bowlers is going to be brought down that time by Mitchell Mangold as they get back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for Clear Creek-Amana, as the Clippers noticing the clock is winding down here, as Darius Moore wants to hurry up and go and try to put something on the board here before halftime, as they're going to go 4 wide receiver set here as Postler comes set. He looks to pass, looks to the left. He's got Darius Moore in the flat all by himself. He's going to be brought down as Grant Morris wraps him up from behind at the 38-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first half. Hawks lead 21-0 as we go to halftime. The defense pitches the shutout here in this first half. See if they can continue more of the same here when we come back for the 3rd quarter. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk with our honorary captain tonight, Mike Carr, and get you some scores and take a look at our Hawks in the NCAA segment. And we'll do that next as the Hawks lead 21-0 here on homecoming night 2017. And you're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer. Big-town quality with small-town service.
And welcome back into halftime. Jamie Vaskey back along with you. And joining me is tonight's honorary captain of Homecoming 2017, Mike Carr. And Mike, a lawyer in town, has been since about 1966, 1958 graduate of West Delaware, went on to practice law or get his law degree at the University of Iowa, spent some time in the service, and here he is joining me now as tonight's honorary captain. Mike, I want to appreciate you for your time this evening, and tell me what it's like to be to get that call to be the honorary captain here tonight.
Well, it's humbling. Wink called me, and I wanted to say no. I wanted to say no, but he said yes, and I'm humbled to do it because I will do anything that promotes West Delaware and good sportsmanship. I love football. I love the fall sports. I love the activities. This extends through the entire system. I love it. It's a lot of fun, and I'll always give it my best to do whatever I can to promote it.
Absolutely, and graduated from West Delaware, lived here all your life, and of course played football on Brownfield. And that's one of the connections that you told me that you've had for so long with West Delaware football, as you and your two sons all played on Brownfield. It's probably changed football, and as a whole has probably changed a little bit since you were playing, hasn't it?
Well, the field is fantastic to begin with, and that has even changed. We have a watering system, and the seating is just phenomenal. So, and the attendance, of course, is just also always great on Friday nights, and it's just a fun fall every year when we can all attend the games. And it's great that the football can be so good here at West Delaware, because I think in the fall it sets the tone for the entire school year. Now, not just football. We have good volleyball, we have good cross country, but it's outside. The kids love it, and the attendance and the fun that the kids have, and even the teachers and the families. It's just super.
Absolutely. It's always good to see you at the games. Of course, you and your wife, Sylvia, still live here in town, and working down at the law office, which has been in business since 1872. And one thing I found impressive when looking at that was it's the longest continuous bloodline firm in Iowa. That's quite a feat right there, as your grandfather, and then you, and your father, and then you, and then now your two sons with you as well. And it's got to be pretty to be able to work with your sons and have them come back to the area. And of course, your one daughter, Carolyn, in the school system as well as a teacher. It's got to be pretty neat to have your kids coming back and realizing what kind of community Manchester is.
Well, it's kind of a dream come true. That's true. And I never discourage the boys from coming back, or Carolyn, as far as any one of the children, but they made those decisions on their own, and it's just been fantastic. So, but we also are, as part of this, we're all plugged into the West Delaware County Community School System, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say something about the stellar coaching staff we have up here, and the families that contribute to they sacrifice a lot. They go to the games, they get their kids ready, they feed them right, they try to get them a good night's sleep. Coaching staff and families and the kids are they just produce. It's just amazing how much we can get out of these kids, and they give it all they have. And I just think we leave it all on the field. It's every Friday night. We're proud to get up there and see them play. Hey, win or lose, they leave it all on the field, and that's all you can ask.
Absolutely. As I mentioned, 3 of your children, also your daughter Elizabeth, resides in Cedar Falls. And I tell you what, you've been through a lot. You've seen a lot of football games at Brown Field. Any particular moments that stick out to you as far as things you just remember right off the top of your head over your times watching football here at West Delaware?
Well, yes, I would say that among the strange things that I would think of right away, there was always the great big maple tree on the south end of the field. We kicked the ball right into the maple tree. That maple tree is gone. There's some other smaller trees that have been planted there now. But the whole format, the beautiful pillars, the contributing people, of course, the bricks, and the games themselves, of course. We've had some phenomenal games up here, and I could go back and tell you one interesting thing, too, that I kind of researched out, and that is that I remember when Steve was playing, they had a very good team. This was back in 93, 94, or fall of 93, actually, and they'd beaten Marion, I think, 33-0 in the first game. This year we beat Independence in the first game, 37-0. The next game, of course, this year, as you know, we were upset, so to speak, by Mount Vernon, a very good Mount Vernon team, but still it was an upset. That year O-line came down to Manchester, and interestingly enough, the 2 games were both 24-21 upsets. Now, in that 94 game, we never lost another game the rest of the season, all the way through to the final game, when unfortunately we lost to Harlan. But at the same time, now we're on a run. I hope it runs the same way, and I hope we win the final game this year.
Absolutely. Well, I am going to put it on you tonight, especially homecoming as the honorary captain. Always got to give you that little extra pressure of bringing home a win tonight. Mike, thanks for joining me, and again, congratulations on the honorary captain.
Thank you very much, and I'm joining all the Hawk fans in cheering the Hawks on to a homecoming victory tonight. Go Hawks!
And that was Mike Carr joining me at halftime. We'll be back with more of the halftime show right after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Back into halftime, Hawks leading 21-0. Here on Homecoming Night 2017, Jamie Vaskey back with you to take a look at our Hawks. In the NCAA segment, we take a look at our big 3 schools in the state as we start with the Iowa Hawkeyes last Saturday. That upsetting loss to Penn State as the Hawks fall 21-19 on that last-second play by the Nittany Lions to drop the Hawks and give them their first loss of the season. They are now 3-1 and 0-1. In Big Ten play, as tomorrow they will take on Michigan State at Michigan State in East Lansing, Michigan. A 3 o'clock start for the Hawkeyes. As in our predictions, Bill Logan won his third for the 3rd straight week. As Bill on a 3-game winning streak, so he has 3. I have 1, and we will make our predictions for tomorrow's game against Michigan State. The Iowa State Cyclones were off last week. They played last night where they lost to Texas 17-7 at Jack Trice Stadium, as they are now losing that game 17-7. They're now 2-2 overall, 0-1 in Big 12 play, as they will take the play again next week on the road against Oklahoma, as they will head to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the Sooners, as John Nagel, a freshman and 2017 graduate of West Delaware, on the roster for Coach Campbell and the Iowa State Cyclones. UNI was off last week. They're 1-2 overall. They will take the road tomorrow to Carbondale, Illinois, to take on Southern Illinois. That is a 6 o'clock kickoff for the Panthers, as Adam Reth, a senior at UNI, he's a 2013 graduate of West Delaware, having a good season for the Panthers, is on the year. Reth has 27 total tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. Upper Iowa played last Thursday night as they defeated University of Mary 58-14. As Brent Lammers had a great game. He's a junior for the Peacocks, a 2015 graduate of West Delaware. As tomorrow they are at Winona, Minnesota to take on Winona State. That is a 1 o'clock kickoff for the Upper Iowa Peacocks. It's a great season for Brent Lammers so far, as he is 73 of 119 for 930 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he has carried the ball 48 times for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Sam Maloney's a sophomore and a 2016 graduate of West Delaware. He plays at Loras College, as they had no troubles with Buena Vista last week, defeating them 73-34. So they even their record at 2-2 overall, 1-1 in the Iowa Conference. They play again tomorrow, as they will be at Nebraska Wesleyan. That is in Lincoln, Nebraska, a 1 o'clock start for the Dewhawks. Max Ridenauer is a sophomore at Coe College. He's a 2016 graduate of West Delaware, as they lost to Simpson College last week, 38-33. They're now 3-1 overall and 1-1 in the Iowa Conference. They hit the road again tomorrow, as they will take on Wartburg, as that game will be in Waverly against Wartburg College, a 1 o'clock kickoff for Coe and Wartburg. Caleb Sparks, he is a freshman at Iowa Central, as he's a 2017 graduate of West Delaware. They lost to Independence Community College last week, 47-7. The score of that one. They're now 0-5 and 0-1 in conference play, as they hit the road tomorrow at Hutchinson Community College, a 12 o'clock kick. In that game against Independence Community College, Caleb Sparks, 3 total tackles in that game, 1 tackle for a loss of 5 yards. So a good turnout for our Hawks in the NCAA. We'll take a break, come back, talk to Bill Logan right after this. You're listening to West Delaware Football as the Hawks lead at 21-0 here at halftime. And we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back into Brown Field as Bill Logan has emerged from the West Delaware locker room. Hawks leading 21-0. And Bill, a pretty good first half for the Hawks. Again, this is a Clear Creek-Amana team that has been on a little bit of a roll lately, as Hawks doing a great job defensively keeping them off of that roll here tonight.
Yeah, they've done a nice job defensively here. Offensively, I guess the word maybe I'd use to describe what they did in the first half was adequate. They're not running the ball as good as what they'd like. I'm sure that's what they're going to probably work on a little bit here in the second half is maybe how they can run the ball a little better. They've done a very good job of being able to throw it and getting that yardage when they need to. Hawks first half, 21 rushes for 70 yards. Caleb Curley, 12 carries for 46, leading the way. 10 out of 19 passing with 1 interception, 119. So 189 yards of offense in the first half, and that's well below what the Hawks have done. So give Clear Creek-Amana a lot of credit there. Defensively, they've done a nice job of slowing the Hawks down and not letting them be able to get that express going here. For Clear Creek-Amana, offensively, 12 carries for just 17 yards. Stockman with 13 of those on 7 carries. 9 out of 17 with 2 picks, 72 yards, 89 yards of offense for Clear Creek-Amana. So I said the defense, playing a really, really outstanding game. I think we'll see the ball in the air even a little more in the second half, being Clear Creek-Amana trails by 21. And one thing that I'm going to keep an eye on here, probably more than anything, is regardless of what happens here in the second half, I want to make sure we keep that 17 points.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Bill, and have a good second half.
Yeah, you guys too.
Some score updates from around the area. North Scott leads Western Dubuque 26-7. That game in the third quarter. Cedar Rapids Xavier leads Independence at halftime 24-0. It's Cascade over Owine in the second quarter 35-14. Mount Vernon leads Anamosa 21-0 in the second quarter. At halftime, it's Maquoketa Valley leading Clayton Ridge 25-0. In the fourth quarter, Alburnett leads Northland 39-0. At halftime, a good game in Decorah tonight. It's homecoming for the Vikings 7-3. Decorah leads Waverly Shell Rock in that game. And, of course, the one forfeit tonight, Edco with that 17-0 forfeit win over Starmont tonight in Arlington. There's no game up there tonight. So we are ready for the second half here. Aaron, a good first half by the Hawks defensively. As Bill said, only 89 yards for Clear Creek-Amana.
Well, you force Clear Creek-Amana into 2 interceptions, something that they're not used to. They're coming in with just 1 for the year, and so you force them into 2 interceptions, under 100 yards of total offense. I don't really know what more anyone could want from the defense. That's pretty solid numbers there. So hopefully the offense kind of follows suit here in the second half and gets rolling, and like Bill said, at least keep it above that 17-point mark, but maybe even stretch this lead even further here early in this third quarter.
Well, Clear Creek-Amana will receive to start this second half, as it'll be Cade Stratton and Matt Brimmeyer deep to receive for Clear Creek-Amana, as Derek Krogman will kick off for the Hawks. As Krogman's kick is away, and it's going to spiral to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Clippers will get it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line, as Krogman can't keep that kick in bounds. So the Hawks will come out on defense to start this second half, as that defense has done a great job so far, especially in that first half, pitching a shutout, only allowing 89 total yards, as 72 of those in the air, 17 yards on the ground for Clear Creek-Amana in that first half. As they come set, they have it at their own 35-yard line. Hawks leading 21-0 as they will come set in an I formation. Postler will come set. He'll hand off to Stockman right side, and he's going to be stood up there by that Hawk defense, as the Hawk getting there that time was Jared Helly, as Helly stops him after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Clear Creek-Amana. Ball at their own 38-yard line.
And I've noticed that they've had Brimmeyer, the starting running back, on kickoff on the kickoff team, but not in the backfield. Stockman's back in the backfield again, so something to watch for.
As they have a split backs now, shotgun formation. They're going to fake the quick pass, and Postler's going to run, and he's going to run right into the heart of that defense for the Hawks. As coming up and making the stop for the Hawks, Justin Brown, as Brownlee stops him after a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Clear Creek-Amana, as the ball's at their 39-yard line. So the Hawks forcing Clear Creek-Amana into a 3rd and 6 here, as they come set. Some confusion offensively as the receivers trying to get set, as that's Stratton and Moore here on the near side of the field. I formation as they go right to left
to start this third quarter. Postler, quick pass across the middle, and he's got a man out there. That's Stratton. He's got enough. That's going to be close to the first down as Cade Stratton picks it up, and it will be enough for the first down just across the 45-yard line to the 46. It'll be first and 10, Clear Creek-Amana.
Yeah, that's a nice catch there by Stratton. That's in the middle of a bunch of traffic there, and that's where the linebackers kind of roam there. So great job by Stratton of looking the ball in and picking up the first down.
As they come set, shotgun formation, quick pass to the right. This time it's Darius Moore as he's run out of bounds. Gavin Soppy, Mitchell Mangold combined there to run him out of bounds. Did he cross midfield? Looks like he did. It'll be at the West Delaware 49-yard line. So a gain of 5 that time by Moore, and it'll be second down and 5 for the Clippers. As they come set, 2 backs next to Postler in the backfield, shotgun formation. They hand off to Stockman, right side, and he's going to be met by the Hawks as Justin Brown and Grant Morris combine on the stop for the Hawks. After a short gain, a gain of 1, it'll be third down and 4 for the Clippers. Ball at the West Delaware 48-yard line. Hawks leading 21-0. 9:45 left to go in this third quarter. Third down and 4. Shotgun formation. They look to pass. Postler to his left. He's got a man there. It's going to be Stratton again as he's going to be run out of bounds. As that's Tyler Kelly who runs him out of bounds. As it's Cade Stratton. As he leading receiving in the touchdown department for the Clippers, as he had 4 touchdown receptions coming into tonight's game. And he's got a 16.8 yards per catch average as it's first and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. Ball at the West Delaware 43-yard line. As Postler comes set, 2 receivers to the right. They give a handoff up the middle. This is the fullback Gallagher. Pushes down to the 40-yard line. As Gallagher is met there. As Justin Brown makes the stop that time for the Hawks. And a gain of 3. It'll bring up second down and 7. Ball at the West Delaware 40. So Postler comes set. Clear Creek-Amana doing a great job on this drive. Going right down the field as Postler looks to throw. He's got a good arm, and that one's incomplete. As he was looking for Stratton again. Mitchell Mangold on the coverage, but threw that one out of bounds and nobody home.
Yeah, and good job there by Mangold, just kind of watching the ball versus the receiver there, and he knew that ball was going out of bounds. And here again, the Hawks have Clear Creek-Amana in the second half in the third quarter, in a third and relatively long 3rd and 7 here. Hopefully they can get the stop they need and get this ball.
Third down and 7 as they come set. 2 receivers to the right. Again, 2 backs. There's a tight end on the right for Clear Creek-Amana. As Postler rolls to his right, he looks to throw. He's got a man out there. It's Darius Moore. He's right around that first down marker, and he's got it as he's going to be run out of bounds by Grant Morris. As Mitchell Mangold also there for the Hawks, but that'll be good for a Clear Creek-Amana first down.
Tell you what, both Postler and the Hawks, Nick Casey tonight, both have seen their fair share of pressure tonight from the opposing team's defenses and done a nice job of standing in and delivering accurate throws. So kudos to both quarterbacks tonight.
Shotgun formation. They hand off to this is going to be Stockman as he barrels forward. He's got a good gain that time as he's down to the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 yards that time as the Hawks are going to sub out here. As going to get Ben Ridenauer into the game here for the Hawks as Jared Helly will come out. And the Clippers come set now, I formation. They give to Gallagher up the middle, and he's met immediately at the front of that line. Is coming up and making the stop that time for the Hawks was Isaiah Himes. As Himes makes the stop for the Hawks, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Well, make it 3rd and 3 as they're going to lose a yard there. So 3rd down and 3 after a loss of 1 on the tackle by Isaiah Himes. And the Clippers come set, shotgun formation. They have it at their own 21, and now Coach wants a timeout. So Clear Creek-Amana will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 7:29 left to go, third quarter. Hawks lead it 21-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
As this is going to be a carry this time by Trevor Stockman. They pitch it to Stockman on the right side, and he picks up enough for the first down. A little shades of Saquon Barkley there as he hurdled the Hawk defenders. Not quite to the extent of Saquon Barkley, but he did get enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. They have it at the West Delaware 12-yard line as Jordan Brees checks in for the Hawks. They come set in a single back formation. Under center is Postler. They're going to pitch to Stockman again. He cuts back up the middle, and a nice run here by Stockman, and he's going to be met there as coming up and making the stop for the Hawks. I believe it was Logan Wynn who made a nice open field tackle for the Hawks. It was, as Wynn makes the stop after a gain of 6 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Clear Creek-Amana. Ball at the West Delaware 6-yard line. Hawks lead it 21-0 with 6:50 left to go in this third quarter. As I've noticed a few times, very slow to get the play in are the Clippers here as they come set in an I formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 split out each way as they're going to hand off to Stockman up the middle, and he sneaks through, and he's pushing towards the goal line, and he's going to be short of the goal line, but he will pick up enough for the first down. So the Clippers, their third first down on the ground here, and they have it 1st and goal at the West Delaware 1-yard line. So trying to punch it in here is Jared Helly's going to run into the game. Just gets out there in time as they come set I formation. They give it. Postler keeps it himself, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Clear Creek-Amana. As Ethan Postler in for the touchdown, the Clippers are on the board. It's 21-6 with 6:18 left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's just pretty methodical touchdown drive there by Clear Creek-Amana. 15 plays, 65 yards, so very methodical, mixed in the run and the pass there, and it took about half the quarter then off the clock.
As Evans on for the extra point, and it's no good, way left. So it's 21-6. Hawks lead it here with 6:18 left to go third quarter, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Back into Brownfield, Hawks lead 21-6. Mitch Evans on to kick for Clear Creek-Amana as Gavin Soppe and Jordan Brees are deep to receive this kick for the Hawks. As Clear Creek-Amana with their first touchdown drive of this game gets them on the board. The extra point by Evans was no good as Evans He was 15 of 17 coming into the game as Brees is going to return this one at his own 10-yard line. He's going to head up the field. And a nice run here by Brees as he's down the field. He's got it at the 40. Oh, there's a 43-yard line. There we go. There it is. They're going to call the face mask as it was going to be Jordan Wolf on the stop for the Clippers. But a penalty marker down. It'll be a face mask against the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you what. You don't have to be, I'll tell you what, Jordan Brees is fast, but he just does a really good job of following his blockers and finding little seams, and then just with his strength just continues to pick up big yardage. But that touchdown drive, Jamie, by Clear Creek-Amana, 15 plays, 65 yards, took 5 minutes and 42 seconds off the clock, so very methodical. They did miss the extra point, so the Hawks lead 21-6 with 6:08 to go here in this third quarter.
The ball will be placed at the 42-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. That's where the Hawks will start with it with 6:08 left to go in the third. 21-6, West Delaware lead. Two backs in the backfield. The give is to Curley. He's going to follow his blocker, and he's got some room. He's down to the 20, 15. He's going to be run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Is coming up and making that stop was Dylan Shealy, but there's a penalty marker on the field. It's going to be holding against the Hawks. So that's going to back that up. That is their fifth offensive penalty of this ball game. So holding against West Delaware. So the big run by Caleb Curley will be negated there, and Coach Winkowicz stands out on the field a little bit in confusion of what the penalty was. I think he's going to want an explanation on that one because I don't think he saw the holding. And he is waiting for an explanation from our official. Our official said whoever it was against got a hold of the jersey of one of the defenders, so back it up now to the West Delaware 49. It's 1st and 19 for the Hawks as Casey comes set. He gives to Curley, left side, and he's met at the line, and Tanner Cochran is going to drop him for a loss as Cochran, another tackle for loss for him as he led the team in that category coming in with 8 tackles for losses. Getting back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a half a yard was Curley, so it'll be 2nd down and 19 for the Hawks here in this third quarter. Two backs in the backfield as Casey looks to pass. He's going to look, now he's under pressure, and he's going to have to tuck it, and coming in there was TJ Bowlers and drops him for a sack as Bowlers comes in with the sack, his first of the season for TJ Bowlers, all the way back to the West Delaware 39. So what started with great field position at the Clear Creek-Amana 42, the Hawks are now back to their own 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 29 for the Hawks as they face this 3rd down. The Hawks will run Curley off the right side, and he's going to be stopped. David Jensen on the stop for the Clippers for a gain of 1, so it'll be 4th down and 28 upcoming for the Hawks as they lead it here 21-6 with 4.5 minutes left to play here in quarter number 3.
And it just kind of snowballed on the Hawks there on this possession. They just that penalty on the holding call on the long run, and then the sack, it just kind of snowballed on them. And
the Hawks will punt this one away as it's Casey with a spiraling punt that's going to bounce. And a good punt by Nick Casey as it'll go down to the Clear Creek-Amana 23-yard line, and that's where the Clippers will start with it, 1st and 10. Don't forget you can get 90 minutes of Iowa Hawkeye football talk with the voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin, and Iowa head football coach Kirk Ferentz every Wednesday night at 6:30 right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH. 1st and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. They say this ball went out of bounds at the 22, so that's where they will start with it here. Ball at their own 22-yard line. As they come set, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right. There's 2 backs next to Poplar in the backfield. It's the fullback, Gallagher, and they hand off to Stockman, and he's wrapped up as Jordan Brees gets in there and brings him down for a short gain that time. As nice tackle by Brees as he picks up a yard that time. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 20. Well, they'll give him 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 as they set this ball at the 24-yard line. As they come set again, shotgun formation going right to left. Postler comes set, the hand of Stockman, right side. He's going to be wrapped up. The Hawks doing a nice job of bottling up that time, as it's Matt Wickman who makes the stop for the Hawks up to the 27-yard line is where they're going to put this ball down. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Clear Creek-Amana.
Stockman's not a big guy at all, Jamie. 5'7", 136 pounds. So, but he uses all 136 of that pounds when he gets going.
As they've got I formation now, 2 tight ends lined up. They're going to pitch to Stockman, left side. He's got enough for the 1st down. He's going to be drugged down. Tyler Kelly drags him down at the 33-yard line, but it is going to be enough for a Clear Creek-Amana 1st down. So they get another 1st down on the ground. That's their 4th of this ball game. Ball at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 Clippers. As their first drive of this second half resulted in a touchdown. Moving the ball rather quickly here on this drive as Postler comes set. Shotgun to him. They give it to Stockman. The middle. He's very shifty once he gets in there, as it was Logan Wynn who gets credit for the tackle that time. But it's another nice game for another nice gain that time by Trevor Stockman, as he's out to the 38-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. Gain of 5. It's 2nd down and 5. Hawks leading 21-6. 2:20 left to go, 3rd quarter. 2 wide receivers to the right this time for the Clippers, as Postler looks to throw. He's going to throw it deep down the field. He's looking for Darius Moore. That's intercepted. Mitchell Mangles picks this ball off. He's at midfield. He's down the sideline. Mitchell Mangles could go in for the touchdown, and he will. Mitchell Mangles on the interception return for the touchdown, as that was Mangles' 2nd interception of the year, and the Hawks go up 27-6 with 1:57 left to go in this 3rd quarter.
Wow, that is a big play there, Jamie. Mangle did a heck of a job of just looking the ball in. I thought Moore had kind of a better read on it than Mangle did there, but Mitchell did a nice job of just kind of getting position on him, hauling it in, staying on his feet, and then taking it down the far sideline for the big pick 6. So a huge momentum swing here for the Hawks.
Caleb Zier on for the extra point for the Hawks here, as they get set, looking to go up 28-6. Zier's kick is up. It is through. Hawks lead it 28-6 with 1:57 left to go in this 3rd quarter. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbors Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbors Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Back into Brownfield. Hawks lead 28-6 with 1:57 left to go in this 3rd quarter. What a catch, what a run by Mitchell Mangold.
Yeah, Jamie, big one there too. Mitchell Mangold with the 62-yard interception and touchdown. puts the Hawks up with the extra point now, 28-6 with 1:57 to go here in this third quarter.
As the Clippers will come set, 1st and 10, ball at their own 20 as Krogman's kick. Two guys, both return men for the Clippers, went after that ball, but it got by them and rolled into the end zone for a touchback. So the give is to Stockman here on 1st and 10. He runs up and is met by that Hawk defense. Drew Wobena and Logan Wynn combine on the stop for the Hawks that time. As a nice gain that time by Stockman, a gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3 here for Clear Creek-Amana. Again, the Hawks lead it 28-6 with 1:35 left to go in this third quarter. Is the offensive shift here as they're going to sub out are the Clippers. They've got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They've got one that's still on the field. It looked like he was going off as Poplar tried to run it himself, and he's upended there, making the stop for the Hawks that time. Lyons makes the stop for the Hawks. And a loss on that play, 3rd down and 4 now. As they tried a little trickery there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get. Thought they tried to get Mangold. He's the left cornerback down there, and it looks like they tried to get him.
Well, they sent a man out like he was going to leave the field.
Well, they sent one ahead of him.
And then they stopped.
Yeah.
He stopped right on the end line. Thought maybe they'd get called for 12 players on the field, but they hand off to, this is going to be Kabaj. Zach Kabaj, the ball carrier that time, and that's going nowhere as he might have lost a yard on that play. And it's going to be 4th down and about 5 yards here for the Clippers. Great job on defense that time, avoiding that trick play by the Clippers. And now they will send in their punt team, 4th and 5.
Well, a lot of that had to do with the fact that the defensive line was there's really solid pressure on Postler there. He didn't even have a chance to even get set and throw the ball. So kudos to that defensive front 4, front 7 of getting some good heat on Postler.
So deep to receive for the Hawks here will be Gavin Soppe and Drew Wobena. It's going to be delay of game against Clear Creek-Amana. So their 5th penalty of this ball game. And it's going to back them up to their 20-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Clippers. And it looks like Postler is going to maybe punt this one away. A lot of confusion by the Clippers right now. Guys coming in, guys going out. Now they're going to send a man in motion as Postler is going to punt this one away. He does get it away. Spiraling kick. The Hawks don't have anybody back there as they came in fear of a fake. And it's going to take a Clear Creek-Amana bounce and be picked up by the Clippers at the West Delaware 32. And that's where the Hawks will start 1st and 10. And that will end the third quarter. Hawks lead 28-6 as we head to the fourth quarter of 2017 homecoming night. And we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Back into Brown Field, the Hawks fake the handoff. They're going to give it to this is Grant Morris on the counter. As Grant Morris is going to bring it out to the 34-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of a couple yards that time as they faked to Curley and gave it to Morris. We're back in. It's 28-6. Hawks lead at 11:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8 for the Hawks. They have it at their own 34. This time they give to Curley. Right side. He breaks off one. He pushes forward. He's up and still going. A nice run there by Caleb Curley as he's out to the 42-yard line. and that should be good for a West Delaware first down. Are they going to measure this?
Yeah, I think
they got to put it down first. They are not going to measure it. It's going to be a first down for the Hawks. 1st and 10. They're 6th on the ground here in this ball game as they will run the clock now. 2 wide receivers to the left for the Hawks. 3 guys in the backfield as it's Curley and Morris. As Casey looks to pass, he's got Tyler Kelly, that's Mangold here on the near side. He's at midfield. Nice job by Morris as he's short of the first down but gets it right out to midfield. Nice job that time by Mangold as coming up and making the stop. It was J.J. Denny, and they're going to actually move Mangold back to the 49-yard line is where they're going to spot this ball. So 2nd down and 2. They'll give it 2nd and 3 for the Hawks after a gain of 7 there from Casey to Mangold. They give to Curley up the middle. He crosses midfield. Now he's going to be drugged backwards, but he will get forward progress to the Clear Creek-Amana 49-yard line. Coming up and making the stop was Nick Collins for Clear Creek-Amana. It'll be 3rd down and 2, a gain of a yard that time. As they put it right at midfield. And the Hawks face 3rd down and 2. As they come set, 2 receivers to the left. They give it to Curley up the middle, and he's met at the line. Nice job there by that defense of Clear Creek-Amana as David Jensen comes up. The 5'10", 170-pound senior comes in with 24.5 total tackles. Makes a stop there for a loss of a yard. And the Hawks face 4th down and 3. See what they elect to do here as they're going to come set in their offense. As they're going to get somebody to jump. I think the Hawks may have come across first. As it's going to be a legal procedure against West Delaware. Their 6th offensive penalty of this ball game. So now it'll be 4th down and 7 yards here for the Hawks. 4th and 8, as Harrison Goebel will now come in to punt this thing away for the Hawks. As Goebel in, the punt team on for the Hawks. Leading this game 28-6 with 9:48 left to go 3rd quarter. Goebel's punt is a good one. As going back on this is Sheely back at his own 5-yard line now. And right there to make the stop for the Hawks. A couple Hawks combined on the stop. As the Hawk that came up and dropped him, it was Tyler Kelly who got a hold of him first. And I'm not sure, it might have been Reed Hogan, who came up and laid that last hit on Dylan Sheely. But it'll be 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana, ball at their own 9-yard line. So nice punt there by Harrison Goebel, there by that punt team.
Well, it's just the benefits of having good special teams, and the Hawks have had good special teams throughout the years, and that's flipping the field right there. Now you put Clear Creek-Amana back inside their own 10-yard line and give you some more options in terms of defensive pressure.
As Postler will come set. They come set in an I formation this time as Gallagher, the fullback, the tailback. He's met at the line immediately as Hex Justin Brown, who wrapped him up around the shoulder pads and whipped him around. And a nice stop there by Justin Brown as they're going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11, ball at their own 8-yard line now. As Brownie got in and blew that play up. The fullback was no factor that time. 2nd down and 11 for the Clippers as Postler comes set. Split back, shotgun formation. Quick pass to the left side. This is going to be Stratton as Tyler Kelly wraps him up and drops him out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him maybe a yard, get him back to the original line of scrimmage, and down on the field over there is Tyler Kelly. Looks like he's holding that left leg a little bit as he's going to get up, maybe cramping a little bit. As Kelly is going to come off under his own power. It might look like maybe a cramp in that left calf as Cabron Cook will come into the game for the Hawks. As Cook has had a good season defensively. He hasn't been in there a lot, but he's got 2 interceptions in his limited time on defense for the Hawks as he's into the ball game for Kelly, and Kelly comes off okay. I think he's just going to get that cramp worked on a little bit. As it's going to be 3rd down and 10 as they get back to the original line of scrimmage. As Postler comes set, split backs beside him, shotgun formation. He rolls to his right. Now he's looking to pass, throws downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Overshot the intended receiver, Darius Moore, as Mitchell Mangold on the coverage for the Hawks.
Nice job there by Mangold of not playing good defense but not interfering with them, because you play like that, you might try and get overly aggressive and you try and go through the receiver, but Mangle did a nice job there of keeping his ground and just kind of tipping the ball away a little bit.
As Postler will go back to punt, as he's punted 5 times coming into the season with a 36.6 average, as Drew Lubina will be back to receive this kick punt for the Hawks. As a bad snap, Postler handles it, kicks this one up in the air. It's going to bounce at the 30-yard line. Lubina's going to let it go. It's going to take a clear Creek-Amana bounce and be picked up right around midfield. Just on the Hawks side of the 50-yard line is where West Delaware will take over 1st and 10. Our sports coverage doesn't stop tonight, as tomorrow morning at 9, have the Coach's Corner with Mike Johnson right here on KMCH starting at 9 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, we've got Iowa Hawkeye pregame show with Gary Dolphin, Ed Podolak, Robbie Brooks, and the Hawkeye Radio Network. And the Hawkeyes take on Michigan State tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff from East Lansing, Michigan. As we're back here, 50-yard line is where the Hawks will start. They give to Curley. He kind of falls as he takes that handoff. He crosses midfield, however, to the Clear Creek-Amana 48. Hawks are leading this game 28-6 with 8:10 left to go in this 4th quarter. As it's a gain of 2 that time by Curley as they come set with that power formation. They give to Curley again right up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up. As coming up and making the stop for the Clippers is going to be Nick Collins, as Curley takes it out to the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5 upcoming for the Hawks. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Hawks as they come set. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Casey looks to throw. He's going to look down the field. He's going to throw it deep. He's looking for Mangold, and it's underthrown. As he was looking for Mitchell Mangold, on the coverage that time was Dylan Shealy, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th and 5 for the Hawks. Ball at their own, or at the Clipper 45-yard line.
And I thought there, for a brief moment, I thought that Mangold was going to be able to come back to it a little bit and maybe haul it in, but just thrown a little bit out of his reach there. So
see what the Hawks do here. Nick Casey is.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. The ball's at the Clear Creek 44.
I don't think the Hawks are not going to run a play here. They're going to try to draw the offense or the D here. And they get it. He's offsides. I was going to say he's offside. Oh, no. It looked like the defensive end came offsides, but they're going to call illegal procedure against the Hawks.
Wow.
That's going to be against the Hawks as a defensive end came across the line. But it is going to be a penalty against the Hawks as they tried to draw the Clippers offsides. And now they're going to punt it away as Nick Casey will do the honors there as Clippers have a man back. That's Shealy. And Casey's punt is a good one. It's going to bounce at the 15-yard line, and Shealy's going to pick it up, and he's going to be dropped. Dropped where he picked it up as Cabron Cook drops him at about the 10-yard line. Might be inside the 10 to the 8. And that's where the Clippers will start 1st and 10. As Shealy, that was risky picking that one up. Thought maybe it was going to end over end into the end zone, but Shealy picks it up. And it'll be 1st and 10, Clear Creek-Amana. Ball at their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, you really play with fire when you start letting balls bounce inside your 10-yard line, and then you...
First and 10 for the Clippers. Pass to the left side. This is Darius Moore. He catches it, and he's brought down immediately. Drew Lubina makes that stop after a gain. It's going to be a gain of 3 that time for the Clippers. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 8-6. 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. As Postler comes set, shotgun formation. He looks to pass. Going to go across the middle. He's got a man out there. New receiver in there for the Clippers. As coming up and making the stop was Logan Wynn, as that's going to be Jackson Kremer, as Kremer makes the catch that time. And it's good for a Clear Creek-Amana 1st down. There's 6 through the air in this ballgame. They have 4 on the ground as it's 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. As Postler looks to pass, he's got a man wide open. That's Stratton. It's caught, and he's hit immediately by Gavin Soppy at the 30-yard line. So that's a gain of 6 yards that time. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Clear Creek-Amana, ball at their own 31-yard line now. As moving very quickly now are the Clippers. As Postler comes set, shotgun formation, they hand off to Stockman. He tries to go up the middle, and he's met by 4 Hawks right in there as Jordan Brees was the first one to wrap him up and drive him backwards, so no gain. They're going to give him a loss on that play. Back to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Clear Creek-Amana.
3rd and 5 for the Clippers.
As they come set, shotgun formation. 2 receivers each way for Postler. And he's going to pass. He looks to his right. Now he steps up, has a man. He overthrew him, looking for Kremer on the near side. As Mitchell mangled there on the coverage for the Hawks, and we have an injured West Delaware Hawk on the field. As it's Harrison Goebel, but he's up to his feet. As he's up quickly, so he's all right. As he will come off the field here for the Hawks, and it'll be 4th down and 5 for Clear Creek-Amana. So good defense here on this drive for the Hawks.
It looks like they're going to go for it here.
Ooh. They will as Postler comes set. See if they try to draw the Hawks off sides here. They will run a play. They're going to go deep down the field, and it could be picked off, and it is. Mitchell Mangold with his 2nd interception of the ball game as he was looking down the field for Jackson Kremer, and Mangold picks it off, and the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
I was watching on the near sideline, and Mangold saw it the whole time. He knew that Postler was coming his way, and he played it better than the receiver did, actually, and he had it read the whole way. And just a nice job there by Mangold of reading it, seeing it, and then picking it off for his 2nd pick tonight.
Well, when we can sit up here and say that ball could be picked off, you know it's going to be as Postler underthrew that pass, and Mangold gets the pick, and he's going to get a well-deserved breather here on the sideline as they come out set with 2 backs. They're going to come set in an I formation are the Hawks. They're going to hand off to Curley. Left side, he's going to barrel forward across the 45 to the 46-yard line. As he's brought down that time, T.J. Bowlers makes the stop for the Clippers. As it's going to be a gain of 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Hawks. As they lead it 28-6 with 5 minutes and counting here in this ball game. The Hawks looking to go 4-0 in district play as they come set I formation once again. They give to Brees up the middle, and he fights out of the tackle. He's across midfield, down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana, and that's good for a West Delaware 1st down. Jordan Brees on the ground for the Hawks. Gets the 7th rushing 1st down of this game, and Brees has had a good season as well. 43 carries, 310 yards. That's a 7.2 yards per carry average and 6 touchdowns coming into the game for Brees. They hand off to Curley up the middle. He's got a nice gain there. Cochran's going to bring him down at the 35-yard line, so that's a gain of about 9 yards that time by Caleb Curley, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Hawks.
And you gotta like late in 4th quarters, Jamie, where you get yourself in 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2 situations. It gives you a lot of options.
They give us to Brees up the middle, and he fumbles it, and the ball's on the ground, but Jordan Brees recovers it. As coming up and making the stop for Clear Creek-Amana that time before Brees could get a hold of it was Sam Noska, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Hawks at the Clear Creek-Amana 35-yard line. I formation once again for the Hawks as Casey comes set. They're going to give to Curley. They're going to stretch this one out. He's got enough for the 1st down. He's still on his feet, spins out of 1 at the 25-yard line, and Caleb Curley picks up the 1st down for the Hawks as they're doing it on the ground this drive, and there's an injured Clear Creek-Amana player on the far sideline as can't make out a number there as he is flat on his back right now, so hopefully he can get up. But the Hawks leading 28-6 here with 3:46 remaining in this 4th quarter.
Well, and you could see on that play, Jamie, Jordan Brees was looking for someone to block, and he went 5 yards before he could even find anybody. He knew that that Curley was going to have pick up big yards here, and just a nice job of him by pulling through the line there and picking up 10 yards there, enough for the first down, keeping the Hawks drive.
As while they tend to the injured Clipper over there, some scores. Western Dubuque trailing North Scott 40-14. That game in the fourth quarter. Xavier leading Independence 37-0 in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, Cascade leads Olwine 52-14. Also in the third quarter, it's Waukon over Monticello right now 44-6. Mount Vernon leading Anamosa at halftime. That's 35-0. In the fourth quarter, Macocata Valley leads Clayton Ridge 39-6. Alburnett defeats North Lindonite 46-0. And in the fourth quarter, Waverly Shellrock leads Decorah 10-7. So a good game up in Decorah tonight as Waverly Shellrock has taken the lead. It's 10-7. That game in the fourth quarter as the injured Clipper is 10-2 and he goes off the field. As we're back to action, here's 1st and 10 for the Hawks. As they come set, I formation once again. They give to Curley as he's met at the line and then slips up. He looked like he was going to spin out of that tackle of David Jensen, but he slipped up after he got hit. It's going to be a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Again, the Hawks lead it here 28-6 with 3:10 left to go in this ballgame. I formation once again for the Hawks. They're going to pass it. As looking left, looking for the end zone. Casey's now going to run it. Got it at the 20. He bounces off one down to the 15-yard line. As coming up and stopping him up there that time was J.J. Denny. But a nice little carry there for Nick Casey. He's going to be short of the first down as he's got it to the 15-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Hawks upcoming here as they come set in an I formation once again. Casey under center. He's going to hand off to Curley. He's got a nice hole. He cuts back. He's at the 10, and he's going to have enough for the first down. And Caleb Curley with a Hawk first down that time. The Hawks are closing in on icing this thing away for this ball game, as it'll be 1st and goal for the Hawks right at the Clear Creek-Amana 10-yard line. With 2:15 and counting left in this ball game, they fake. They're going to give it on the counter to Morris, and he's going to fight. He's still fighting for it. He's inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line as Jensen comes up and makes the stop for Clear Creek-Amana. So a gain of a couple yards that time for Grant Morris. His 3rd carry of this ball game. As Jensen makes the stop, as we mentioned, 2nd and goal for the Hawks. Ball at the Clear Creek-Amana 8-yard line. Again, the I formation for the Hawks. Morris lined up as the tight end. They're going to run a stretch play to Curley, and he's got some room. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Caleb Curley from 8 yards out, his first touchdown of the ball game tonight, and the Hawks go up 34-6 with 1:36 left to go in this ball game.
Boy, did that stretch play look familiar, Jamie? Have you seen that before on a Saturday afternoon at 11 or 2:30 in the afternoon? Boy, that's very well run by the West Delaware Hawks there, and Caleb did a nice job of finding the seam and just cutting it back in for the 8-yard touchdown.
As Caleb Zier's extra point is up and good, 35-6. West Delaware leads it with 1:36 left to go in this game. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back into Brownfield, Hawks lead 35-6. This is going to be taken by Stratton, and he's going to bring it up, and he's got some room. He could go. He's got one man to beat, and he's not going to get it. Mitchell Mangold makes the stop. A little stare down there. But the Hawks have a 35-6 lead. As don't forget, after the game, stay tuned to the Okoboji Grill postgame show brought to you by Okoboji Grill and Independence, where good friends meet.
A touchdown drive, Jamie, 10 plays, 58 yards, took up 3 minutes, 29 seconds. Caleb Curley with the 8-yard touchdown run puts the Hawks up now 35-6 with 1:28 to go here in this fourth quarter.
As Clear Creek-Amana will come set. Minute 28 left to go and a 35-6 West Delaware lead. So they will keep the 17-point rule intact this week. As Potsler looks to throw, he throws to his left. He's got a man out there. It's Darius Moore. He's right around the first down marker, and then he puts it on the turf. And right there was Tyler Kelly, and he's short of the first down. It's a gain of 8. It'll be second down and 2 for Clear Creek-Amana. They're still looking to air it out here, are the Clippers. And I don't think the Hawks are going to get off in time. They're going to have 12 players on the field, but it'll be a first down regardless for Clear Creek-Amana. As running the ball that time was Trevor Stockman. As Derek Krogman makes the stop, but it'll be a penalty against the Hawks. As I'm sure, I would assume they'll accept this. That's farther than the couple yards that Stockman got. As illegal substitution against the Hawks. Their first defensive penalty of this ball game. Big score tonight as East Buchanan defeats Postville tonight, 70-15. Whew. Almost like an 8-player score there, but Congratulations to Coach Alden and the East Buchanan Buccaneers as they move to 3-1 in district play now. As our officials still talking about this penalty. As they're going to mark it back from the spot. Illegal sub. Oh, we have listeners in Seattle tonight. So we've got people listening to us in Seattle tonight. So hitting the state of Washington State tonight is
coast to coast, man.
Yeah, coast to coast. And if the Hawks were playing at Penn State, we might have listeners in Happy Valley tonight if Swish is actually tuning in from East Lansing tonight like he says he was going to. We'll see.
I believe him.
As I'm sure we'll find out in a short second if he's actually listening.
The phone will light up here any minute.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. They're going to, after the penalty, they're going to put it at the West Delaware 41-yard line. And our officials still talking about this penalty. As we'll do a full recap of all the scores after our contest here wraps up. As in the fourth quarter, Waverly Shellrock has put another touchdown on the board. It's 17-7. Waverly Shellrock leads Decorah now, 17-7. That game in the fourth quarter. There's a long discussion by our officials here. Wow. As that game has gone final, Waverly Shellrock defeats Decorah tonight, 17-7. Now we're going to get the last official in there to help out a little bit. 4 wasn't enough. We're going to get the 5th one in there to help these guys out. Aaron, it's 35-6. There's less than a minute left to go in the game, and we're discussing an illegal substitution penalty. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't know.
As now we're going to spread out a little bit, our officials. Now we're back in a huddle as there's still some discussion. As now they signal the penalty once again. As you're going to give an explanation to Coach Baker over there on that Clear Creek-Amana sideline while we have this break in the action. Again, tomorrow morning at 9, Coach's Corner with Mike Johnson as he fills in for Kevin Shookman. And Bill Logan trying to speed this thing up a little bit as he's down there talking to the he's in the ear of the near side of the field.
Bill is just so excited to give his Hawkeye prediction.
I think he's telling him what we said. It's 35-6. There's only a minute left. Let's get moving here.
Yeah, he said if I had to throw the flag, we'd be in the locker room changing clothes already. what the mix-up was is the chains moved. The down box did not, but the chains moved, and that's what was messing everybody up.
All right, 1st and 10, we're back to action. 58 seconds left to go. Hawks lead 35-6. Postler to throw. Throws it, and it's going to be knocked away. Nice defense that time by Gavin Soppe, as the pass was intended that time for Mitch Evans. And Evans looked like he had a sure catch, but Soppe came from behind and ripped that ball away. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. Ball at the West Delaware 41-yard line. Shotgun formation for Postler. 2 receivers each way for the Clippers. As Postler looks to throw. Now he rolls to his left. Under pressure, he's going to tuck it and run it himself, and he's going to be brought down over there. Nice tackle from behind that time as Jared Helly comes up and makes the stop. Nice gain by Postler that time. As it's going to be 3rd down for Clear Creek-Amana. 3rd and 5 on a 5-yard run by Ethan Postler. 44 seconds remaining as Postler was run out of bounds. They run a draw play to Stockman, and he's going to be short of the 1st down. Nice job by the Hawks reading that draw play. As again, I believe it was Helly who got in on the stop as he's up limping a last play, but he's staying in there. He's going to tough this thing out as the Clippers are going to run Postler up the middle on 4th and short, and I'm not sure he got there. It's going to be really close. See where the spot is, as they're going to spot it right around the 30-yard line. It looks like they needed to get just short of the 30 for the 1st down, and it is a 1st down for Clear Creek-Amana. They're 5th on the ground. 20 seconds remain, and now, did they spike it?
Yep.
They spiked it there. They still have 2 timeouts left. They're not going to...
We're going to save those.
We're not... The 17-point rule will be in effect whether or not the Hawks or the Clippers score here or not, as Postler is going to come set in shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers, a 2-by-2 set for Clear Creek-Amana. As Postler will throw across the middle, and it's incomplete, as it was in and out of the hands that time. In and out of the hands of Jackson Kremer as Drew Wobena, as Woods gets in there and knocks that ball away. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Clear Creek-Amana. 14 seconds left to go in this ball game. Again, the Hawks leading 35-6. As Postler comes set, he rolls to his right. He's looking to throw. The receivers make their cuts, and he's hit as he throws. He's got a man out there. It's Kremer. And hit as he throws, is making the hit was Derek Krogman. And Postler up a little slow, but it will be a 1st down for Clear Creek-Amana. And with 8 seconds left to go, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the West Delaware 16.
Yeah, Postler just took a big hit from Derek Krogman there. This is the time, this is where if you're Clear Creek-Amana, you want to get out of here now with no injuries. The game's been decided, so.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, a quick pass. It's going to be Kremer, and he's got it inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. As Kremer makes the catch, and now Clear Creek-Amana will call a timeout as the Clippers call a timeout with 2 seconds left to go in this ball game, trailing 35-6. Got some finals rolling in from around the area here tonight. As East Buchanan, we mentioned 70-15 winners over Postville. Waverly Shellrock 17-7 over Decorah. Alburnett defeated North Linden tonight 46-0. Maquoketa Valley over Clayton Ridge 39-14 in the 4th quarter. Mount Vernon leads Anamosa 42-0. Waukon leading Monticello 51-13 in the 4th quarter. Cascade leading Oelwein 52-14. That game in the 3rd quarter. Cedar Rapids Xavier shuts down Independence tonight 37-0. And Western Butte falls to North Scott tonight 40-21. So the Clippers will come out and run one more play here. 2 seconds remaining. Hawks lead 35-6. As little gamesmanship going on here by Coach Baker and the Clippers, trying to put some points on the board late here. As they have 4 wide receivers, once again, they send a man in motion. That's Evans as he goes from right to left. They look to pass. He's looking for Evans. And that's going to be intercepted, and it could be taken to the house. It's Cabron Cook with his third interception of the season. He's down the sideline. He's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line of Clear Creek-Amana. Trevor Stockman makes the stop, but how many interceptions was that tonight for the Hawks? The 4 interceptions? 3, or was it 5?
4, 5.
5 interceptions for the Hawks tonight as Cabron Cook makes that one his third of the season. And the Hawks win it 35-6 on homecoming night 2017. Stay tuned for the Okoboji Grill postgame show as it comes your way next right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving for over 130 years.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
And welcome back into the Okoboji Grill postgame show, brought to you by Okoboji Grill and Independence. If you're looking for great food and a unique atmosphere, then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet. Back into Brownfield. Hawks win it tonight on homecoming night, 2017, 35-6, the final score here at Brownfield, and a great effort by this Hawk team all around, Aaron.
Absolutely, Jamie. You know, I was thinking to myself, gosh, if you had to give a game ball to one individual, who would you give it to? You couldn't. You'd have to give it to the entire defense. Minus one drive that Clear Creek-Amana had tonight. This Hawk defense just came to play tonight and played lights out, and I'm sure the stats will bear that. But man, anytime you intercept any opposing team 5 times, it's a job well done. But when you intercept a team 5 times that's only had 1 interception coming in after 4 or 5 games, I mean, that's just impressive. And this defense continues to play lights out, and defenses travel. So as the Hawks go on through the season and make it into the postseason, I tell you what, man, this is a unit to look out for. And I think the Hawks have something really special here on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side, but defense played lights out tonight.
As Bill Logan tries to get head coach Doug Winkowich hooked up down there as the Hawks victorious, is Bill talking with Coach Winkowich now. We'll hopefully get him hooked up here tonight as the Hawks victorious 35-6 tonight on homecoming night 2017. As a great effort by the Hawks, as we will get Bill's final stats here in just a little bit, as Coach Wink going to go talk with some people here on the sideline as the Hawks victorious tonight, 35-6 the final score on homecoming night 2017. As we've got Bill Logan down on the sideline as the coaching staff heading down, as we've got Bill down on the sideline. Bill, a good effort tonight by this Hawk team.
Well, it was just a different game for the Hawks. I mean, they didn't do anything flashy tonight. They just kind of did it, you know, put some points on the board. The pick six was huge. You know, that 5 turnovers just kind of stalled them. You know, Hawks didn't look really efficient on offense like we got spoiled last week. You know, so it's just kind of one of those nights where, you know, you look up there and go 35-6, but the stats are pretty even, you know. So, you know, regardless what stats look like, regardless what score looks like, it's a 17-point victory, keeps us undefeated in first place in the district.
Absolutely. As Aaron mentioned when we got back on the air, you've got a good quarterback in Ethan Postler who comes in, just 1 interception on the season, and the Hawks pick him off 5 times. And he was under pressure a lot tonight, and the Hawks defense was definitely responsible for that as well.
Yeah, they made Postler work tonight. He's going to have some aches and pains in the morning when he gets up. He took a couple good shots. Krogman gave him a really good one right there at the end, and I'd still be laying there because he popped him really good. But you know, yeah, he came out there. But you know, we talked about in the pregame, there are going to have to be some athletes out there. They're going to be pass defenders, and they did a really nice job, you know, of getting that done tonight. So they'll bend but don't break type of thing that we've seen. You know, so you know, overall a great night. You know, homecoming 35-6 victory. You have nothing to complain about with that. Huge crowd here tonight. A lot of the alumni back here tonight. Some of these people, the first time I've seen them for a while. So, you know, nice for all those people to come back tonight and enjoy a homecoming victory.
Absolutely. As we get to some final numbers here tonight, as Ethan Postler doing things through the air for the Clippers, but again, that defense did a great job. Hawks offensively, Nick Casey did a great job through the air tonight. In that second half, you said the Hawks wanted to get things going on the ground. They definitely did that in the second half.
Well, that's what they worked on. As we'll look here at the stats, 41 rushes for 135 yards. Caleb Curley with 96 on 26 carries. 11 out of 21 passing with 1 interception. 19, so 1 for 2 in the second half passing. But yeah, you look at it, if you go to time of possession, we didn't have the ball very much third quarter. In fact, we lost yards in the third quarter. You know, so it did a nice job. 127 yards passing, 262 yards total for the night. Usually I told Coach Wink, and he looked at me and goes, "That's all we had?" I said, "Yeah, we're used to those kind of numbers at halftime." You know, give Clear Creek-Amana credit. You know, they came out and they did a nice job. They didn't let us run the ball as well as we like to. You know, so they did some things that I'm sure we'll go back to the old drawing board here starting over the weekend and come back with a big preparation week for a big week next week. For Clear Creek-Amana tonight, they rushed the ball 34 times for just 83 yards, 68 of them by Stockman. And I don't know, that program had him listed 136 pounds. He's a tough little bugger for 136 pounds. 20 out of 37 passing with 5 picks for 154 yards, so 237 yards total for Clear Creek-Amana. They had 89 at halftime. So, you know, got a little bit concerned there in the third quarter. They got the ball there, got the nice drive, went down and scored. You know, we kind of sputtered a little bit, but then a big turnover on that next possession, and that was huge.
Well, this certainly was. As defensively, Hawks had their first pick six in quite some time with Mitchell Mangold. As I don't remember the last pick six that we had, but a great job there by Mangold as gets the pick six. But a great interception. I think Mangold had 2, Cook had 1, Logan Wynn had 1, and there would have been one other one. I don't know if you have it or not.
Kelly.
There you go.
Yep.
Tyler Kelly had the other one for the Hawks. So a great night defensively for the Hawks and the turnover. They definitely won the turnover margin here tonight. Well, Bill, I hate to say it, and I'm going to have to say it on the air once again. You've won 3 straight weeks in our picks. And, he's won 3 straight going into this week.
Swami.
Oh,
yeah, the
God.
Swami says, absolutely is. As you mentioned, 3 in a row as Swish's pick is in. It was 24-19 was his prediction. You get to go next, of course, as you have since you've won 3. I've won 1, and the other 2 have not won at all. So what do you got for tomorrow against Michigan State?
Well, Swish has got pretty close to what I wanted, and I know from listening to you guys in the pregame, you're going to box me in, so I'm going to have to come up with this exact darn near. Oh, let's see. I personally can't believe the Hawks are underdogs in this, but I guess I kind of like going in as an underdog. I'm going to go 21-16 Iowa.
21-16 Hawks. That is a total of 37 points as he went low. Oh, boy. How about, those are two similar defenses going up against each other tomorrow. And I just don't see a lot of big numbers through the air. So I'm going to have to say that I want the low number, and I'm going to go 20-16 Hawks. So that's going to be 36. As you can imagine, Bill goes 37. I'm going to go 36. Aaron?
I don't think either offense is going to do much tomorrow. I was going to go like 9-6 Iowa. I seriously.
Well, that's fine.
So that being said, I'm going to go 19-16.
There you go. That'll boy. Aaron.
You're gonna do that to me?
I don't think 35
being boxed in.
35 points. That 35. That's like 21-14.
That's great.
Yeah. So
That's
I'll take
great.
20. I'll take 19-16.
Away goes the goose egg.
Yeah. I tell you what, that was.
I'm not lying though. I was going to pick 9-6 Iowa.
Well, why didn't you? You could have left me some room.
I haven't won since like 2011. I'd like to win one of these days.
All right, Bill. Thanks for all your work down there tonight.
Good job tonight, guys.
We'll
Great
see.
homecoming week. Good day. Everybody's out of trouble for the weekend.
Hey, absolutely. We get to come back and play at home again next week. So we'll see you then, buddy boy.
You betcha.
Bill Logan down on the West Delaware sideline tonight and every night for West Delaware football for us here on KMCH as we wrap this thing up. Final look at the scoreboard here tonight as we look around the area and get the final scores. Western Dubuque falling to North Scott tonight 40-21. Cedar Rapids Xavier shutting out Independence 37-0. Cascade defeated Oline tonight 59-14. It was Waukon over Monticello 51-27. Mount Vernon leads Animos in the fourth quarter 42-0. Maquoketa Valley over Clayton Ridge tonight 39-14. Is Alburnett all over Northland shutting them out 46-0. East Buchanan defeats Postville tonight 70-15. Waverly Shellrock over Decorah 17-7. And of course the forfeit tonight, Edco over Starmont 17-0. Stay tuned, that is going to do it for the Okoboji Grill post-game show, brought to you by Okoboji Grill in Independence. If you're looking for great food and a unique atmosphere that make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m., that's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill is meat, and that is going to wrap it up for us here tonight. I want to thank Janelle Tucker for running the board for us this evening. Without her, we wouldn't be up and on the air tonight. And I want to thank the sponsors of KMCH. Again, we encourage you to get out there and please shop locally as support those sponsors that put us on the air and support West Delaware football and all of our broadcasts here on KMCH as we certainly appreciate them. And most of all, I want to thank you, the listeners. For Aaron Plain and Bill Logan, this is Jamie Vasky saying good night from Brownfield in Manchester, Iowa, where once again the final. The West Delaware Hawks 35, Clear Creek-Amana Clippers 6. You've been listening to West Delaware football on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH. Have a good night, everybody.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
Teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major